There we go. And we're live.
Penis.
Thank you.
Penis.
I don't start talking until I hear that. That's like that really means we've started, guys, okay? Hello. Hello, fans and newcomers alike. We are the Wyld Cast.
Penis.
Okay. That just be an extra. To get us started off with the stream, we have our obvious soundtracks that come on. You're listening to Slipstream's song right now, which we have in the link in the description, so we can use it royalty free. And then we also use audio from Tabletop Audio. That's going to be throughout the stream as well. I subscribe to their stuff so that we can use it in the stream and it's good to go. One more other thing that I wanted to tack on. Fuck D&D Beyond. Just because they've got some bullshit going on right now where now you can't even stream you can't share the content you own. It's licensed. Fucking I'm so exhausted from today's age of you own nothing and you will be happy with it. So I'm quality might sacrifice itself a little bit because I kind of jokingly made a mention in the Discord about that where I could just make our own database, and so far 2 of you are like, yes please fucking do. And I was kind of joking, but at the same time I literally can do that now, so I might actually put forth some time to put that together. It just might mean that it might take me much longer to put together some streams here and there, or sessions here and there. Not to say that I can't, because a lot of this is already written out, thankfully, so I'm not falling back. It just might mean no maps for a while. Not that I've been using maps consistently anyways. I did want to make more, but it's just, yeah, I now might have other priorities. Anyway, excuses out of the way now. Let's go ahead and jump into what happened last session. Kevin, you want to take it away?
I can do it.
Yeah.
So the first thing we did is we just bought some carts and some horses, named them, and then we took them into town.
You certainly did name them.
I don't remember the name of the town, but I do know that it is Starry's hometown, basically.
It is.
Julie, do you want to spot me for the... I did not hear that.
It's Mavia.
Mavia.
M-A-V-I-A. I think.
You guys have a map.
I know.
Well, either way, we went to Mavia, and while we were there, we decided to stop in at the orphanage that Starry grew up in. We met the person who took over as proprietor, because it used to be it used to be an old woman, but now it's a guy. I don't remember his name or her name, but I do remember that. I remember the people. I don't remember their names. But we met the person that took over as the leader of the orphanage, basically after the lady that was running it died. And after we left the orphanage, we saw that there was a job posting where a nobleman, I think he was, wanted to exorcise demons from his house. The pay for the job was literally 2 silver, but we took it anyway. And once we got there, we realized that this demon was a poltergeist that was the spirit of his dead sister that was murdered basically by a political rival. And she stuck around as a spirit after she died because she wanted him to find out about that. And I believe that's about where we left off. Did we leave there afterwards, or were we still there?
I think you guys are still in the city with a lead to either make your way through the Humbling Grotto or to find yourselves heading towards Vexelton a little early if you wanted to continue following the lead towards this other house. You also have the lead that Starry has that's not in this town, but is instead out in Adoril, I believe. It's up to you guys which ones you guys decide to follow, but you have a couple different ways you can go, a couple different missions, and it's entirely your story to tell. So, without further ado, we'll jump into the session. Blue and Black, the road is yours. What would you like to do next?
Thought Jack had his.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we're jacking it right now.
Jack is back, yes! Thank you. I legit, was looking at that and I was wait a minute, there's one more thing we gotta do first. So it has been a while, so we are gonna give you a chance to, Ow! Okay.
Jack is back.
Yeah, so you, at one point before you had taken some time away, wanted to do a quick conversation with Gearthal, and then everything else proceeded to move on without you.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and jump into what's going on there with a more of a flashback kind of thing.
Okay.
We'll take you back into when you're at the keep of Blue on Black. You would have taken some time to look around and found Gearthal, probably in the midst of, if not organizing the library, tending to one of the like outside constructions. Not really much help. He's not one of the stronger ones, but he is at least somewhat capable in holding his own or pulling his own weight. But it's not too difficult to find him, nor is it difficult to pull him away for a quick spell as you... What is it?
So it is to my understanding, you and I, our powers come from the same place.
Right. The, All-Father of the Wastes.
Yes. I was hoping you might be able to tell me a bit more about it. About him.
That really depends on your own knowledge. I only know so much, and I'm not the best at the records side of this. I only know what was found in that tome before it was snatched from my grasp. And you'd be better off talking to the clerics that worship the deity himself. The Jotengard are not a fun group to entangle yourself with.
Yes. So I've learned.
That said, if I'm not mistaken, one of them, one of the newer gals here, she was once a follower of the Jotengard, or at least a member
Oh.
of their... This was, I think her name was Bernie.
Ah, yes.
This is what she goes by.
Hmm. Yes, I've spoken with Bernie.
She'd probably have more information, but I could tell you, possibly tell you what I know. What are you looking
Okay.
for?
I've noted, I know there were several artifacts of his, the Jotengard were quite interested in. This axe I carry being one of them.
I can't say that I'm familiar. I knew about the book. One of a number of tomes that locked away a much more powerful entity. You possessed that tome at one point. I don't know
Yes.
beyond that. But that is a similar source of my own power, just as it is yours.
Yes.
There was
I believe
another,
that is.
another, what they worshipped as the head of the All-Father. A literal giant's head, skull preserved in ice, or permafrost, or something. I'd heard about it, but I no idea what it was or what it was meant for.
I believe it is currently in the hands of the new king of the Arctic Wastes.
Then there's nothing the Ocean God can do to get that back right now.
No.
Do they know that it's in his possession, or is that still a kept secret?
I'm not sure.
Well, regardless, it's none of our concern anymore. The All-Father feels like more of just an idea than a being. Something
Aye.
that persists beyond life. I almost wonder if the entity that grants us this power is a dead god himself. But I'm afraid I don't know much about religion. Nor theirs, or any.
What? I suppose I know a bit more than I did before.
Well, I'm glad I could help then.
Thank
Is
you.
there more, or...
No, I've had a recent curiosity into the matter.
If I would make a recommendation.
Like?
It is possible that some of the Jotengard might be out there still hunting us. Hunting me.
Yes.
You could find them out there somewhere and ask more pointed questions, but their practices are a greatly kept secret, and the few that leave are typically those who are seen to be trusted and powerful.
Fair.
At least from my experience. Barely escaping some. That's enough about that, I hope. I
Yes.
wish I had more information, but that's about all I know.
Well, thank you for your time.
And with that, Jack, you've continued on your journey, finding yourself alongside the rest of your crew, sailing the seas, escaping a dragon turtle, and much, much more, before arriving on the coast of Echo Harbor. You would have then gone with your party, though I will mention a pretty big thing that happened. Starry wished for an earthquake, and he got one. And then at one point, well, that would have caused the damage on Echo Harbor, which you guys have helped. And now you're trying to build your reputation as Blue on Black here in Condolia. But now, you find yourself in Mavia.
It's a completely natural disaster.
I'm assuming I've had a long rest.
Several, yeah.
Okay. Because I am spent and dead.
Yes, you would have had plenty of long rest since your journeys. So.
I still had a hit point modification.
Is it
What the fuck is Tibia's doing?
obviously being an epic and cool rocker?
Is he not joining us for D&D then?
No, he is.
Oh,
He
okay.
just brought the guitar over. De startet att ta gitarren.
You know
Okay.
what? That's based. I've got mine right there.
It is, yeah.
It's not an eye shot, but it's right next to me.
Oh my god. Yes, what time is it after we after we finish with the guy who
After
I don't think
dealing-
ever gave us his name?
After dealing with the poltergeist, this would have been...
Just rode
Probably-
into there.
Yeah. Well, you guys have been spending most of the time just kind of searching the town. You didn't arrive. You arrived midday, spent a fair amount at the orphanage, and then would have done all of that. So you're probably
Come to
hitting
the
evening
Okay. So probably we should probably look into a place to stay.
for the night. Yes, yeah, that would be wise.
Yeah. So we need to find a place to stay. And then
Preferably a tavern.
yes. And then yes.
Okay.
Let's look around.
Looking around for a tavern, it's not too difficult. It's not a very big city, and Starry does remember most of it like the back of his hand. You guys have also spent time in this tavern before. I cannot for the life of me find what it was called, or way back when.
I mean, I can see if I have it, but I'm not sure if I do.
Regardless, there is a tavern in town where you guys can probably rent out a room. I will warn you though, it is not a very big tavern. And what space there would be available for room, well, probably vacant given the lack of travelers in and out of the city, may not be enough space for your entire group. let's see here. Just double checking 3, 6, and then Arya and Goran. So 8 people. Well, you guys could probably clear. Well, not Illican because Illican's big. And Spot could actually be guard outside the doors. But there are 2 rooms. You could probably cram like 3 to 4 into a room. It would not be a comfortable living space, but it would be enough that you guys could find yourselves getting a long rest here. The rooms themselves per night would only cost you about 2 copper. Actually, given the lack of travel, would probably be bumped up to about 4. Just because they'd be hurting for money. But 4 copper per room, 8. Whoever wants to fit that bill.
I don't have a name in here.
It's okay.
Give me a moment and I'll do it.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off.
I do have to note that Starry at one point owed me 27 GP though.
You found an IOU in your pocket, just crumpled up, like, oh, where's this been?
Well, it was erased, so it's been
paid. Okay.
It's been paid.
You said
took some black ink, wrote the word void over it.
You said it's how much?
8 copper.
Oh, okay.
Per night.
Alright. How do we know roughly how long we're staying, or do we?
Probably not that long.
Okay.
I also have a second question.
Sure.
Memory.
Okay.
That the memory that memory shows us is visible to anyone who's in the vicinity, right?
Yes, it's a visual augment that creates these wisps that are present in the world as you're witnessing the event.
It's a magic echo from the Division.
How
we track it dawn.
That's half
loud
correct.
is it?
That is a good question. Does it emit sound? It should, yeah.
I don't know. I think so.
Let me check.
The memory that comes back would only really be as loud as the memory it's recovering. So depending on what was shown or being recalled in that event, it depends on how loud it would be. So if there's something going on as far as conversation goes, it would record whatever those it would bring back whatever those conversations were at the volumes they were recorded, which could include whispers, allowing you to hear things that you didn't previously hear in the past.
Yeah. I also have forgotten since last week, but Starry's old house. You said something had happened, but I have forgotten what you said.
He hasn't. So it would be difficult for him to kind of really recall where it was, since it's been demolished and rebuilt since then. But he did have it was a bigger house. You knew that it was on the higher end of things, like you were possibly a noble's kid. But your family is up and gone. It's possible for him to use memory to figure out which house it was, and even possible for him to re-witness those events of the day, should he find the right house.
But there's someone else who probably lives in the house or where the house was now.
Oh, likely, yes.
Okay.
All of the houses on that street that his place would have been are all currently lived in, so.
Yeah. Well, sorry. What you want to do?
I was thinking about the same thing. I need to find out where this whole the most interesting interaction, which is probably being stared down my soul without really being hurt.
What? The most interesting interaction
Of my past.
I just did not understand the sentence you said.
The moment I was stared down my soul without really being hurt,
Yeah.
everyone was killed and things were burnt down.
Wow.
But you know,
Yeah. I agree. I just worry that at least if we use memory without warning the neighbors, people are gonna freak out.
true.
They will live. Run the memory.
Side
I mean,
note, I had.
realistically speaking,
Go ahead. Sorry.
like we live in a world where magic exists and is not strictly speaking that uncommon. I don't know if people would really either think it's that weird or care very much.
It just, yeah, it doesn't say anything about the vigils or sound to the people around. It just says
No.
I mean,
But like, as
it
far as
shows-
I've understood it from Starry, the memory itself is pretty harrowing.
I mean, you have some old guy that experienced it is going to walk onto the street as we do it. Hey, we'll probably die and have a heart attack.
It wasn't a pleasant experience.
What?
Meeting a demon isn't a pleasant experience? How strange.
Meeting a demon in any setting is never a pleasant experience. Even a contained one is
Don't say that.
frightful to look at.
Yeah.
Devils, on the other hand, that's something you can get some cool out of.
Caroline just side-eyes you when you say that.
Not always the smartest choice, though. You can say that again.
What do you think, Starry?
Can I try to recall where it was in the same city that this all happened in?
This is the city. Yes.
Yeah.
If you'd like, I'll let you go ahead and make me a history check,
I would love
just
to.
to see how much of your past that you recall.
I got my dice.
Given the event was incredibly traumatic, it's gonna be not like, it will be a somewhat high DC just because it's trauma and you're having to try to like relive a lot of those memories to gauge where exactly you once lived or recall some of those events from the past. A lot of that could have potentially been suppressed, so it just depends on what you roll here.
I rolled a 7. I'm going to look at that.
Lucky.
Which is a +4, which is 11, which isn't good. 12 +4 is 16.
A 16.
I-
Okay.
I would like to bend luck on that.
Nice.
Okay.
You
adds a
can
D4.
roll another. Yeah, you can roll a d4 and you get to add that to your roll.
AD4.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't remember
Yeah.
who rolls it. I don't think it really matters.
Right now, it really doesn't matter. During combat, it'd
Yeah.
be you on your turn, since you're the one using the action, so you roll the die, unless the feature says
Well, it would be
otherwise.
Allow
your
me to-
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Allow me
But
to
I'll,
just
I'll let him roll if you want him to.
gotta shake it up.
Shake it, shake it, shake
It's
it.
more thematic. It's more thematic if he rolls it, you know.
Sure.
17.
Like the wills of chaos are still all warping reality around you. So 17. Okay.
I look around to be like, or spells like, maybe over there. I'm like, sure, maybe.
No, I'm doing rituals. I'm like dancing.
Thanks. I really helped
So,
recall
a
where
17.
my family was killed.
You're still familiar with the street you were on, and you do recall a couple of things. Your name, the name that you possess at least, was a name that you.
You remember your name.
No. It's you remember that your name is a name that you've had since birth. Like that is your birth name. And there are people in the town who would recall that name if you were like of some significance, or if the family is of significance, or if they were solid members of the community. Unfortunately, that amount of information was never privy to you, and you lost your family at a really young age that you would never have known. It's possible you could potentially look up that name of yours in some places like a postal office or even like a courthouse to potentially see like, hey, records of where this family once lived and your parents' names, who else was there. So you could get that information.
We need ye old phone book.
You do remember the following, though. The first being that the house was moderate. You were not directly a noble, but you were not just a commoner either. You vaguely remember something about a college, even, at such a young age, and potentially having some natural magic or native ability. But a lot of that escapes you and doesn't really seem right. There's not much more that you can glean from that, though.
Is the old magic school? That's
Defunct.
defunct, meaning.
No longer in
Not in
operation
service anymore.
and abandoned.
Yeah. Could it be that? I mean, I remember this all happening. I'm seeing this at my house, correct?
Some of it's at
Or-
your house, some of it's around that area, around your parents that you vaguely remember, and even... I did want to mention one other thing. You do remember a slightly younger sibling at one point, but... a lot of that is still pretty suppressed memory.
Should I just give some thoughts where I think this could be, and then see if I remember when I walk over there? Walk around the area?
Possibly. You remember some details, but again, the house burned down and has been demolished and rebuilt, so you're not going to find anything that vaguely looks familiar as far as the house goes, because the house has been rebuilt. But
I
if
was
you
just
wanted...
thinking, like,
well, if you wanted to find, like, the actual address, there are other routes that you can go that don't rely directly on, like, you trying to recall the information. There's the defunct college. You could see if maybe records are left behind and your name pops up somewhere, because if they would have kept tabs on you. Or you could potentially see if, like, a courthouse or even a postal service has those records available to you.
Yeah. I want to check out the college.
The college, okay.
My name's in there somewhere.
Then the college it is. As you make your way through the city, as the night hits, would this be like the next day, or are you doing this like late at night? Because
I was thinking late at night.
Okay, so same day. Okay, just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
it was the same day before we long rested. So same day.
Is this where I studied?
It is. You would have found yourself
Damn.
at what looks like an abandoned building made mostly of stone and cobble, and you can see that. While a lot of the grass itself is overgrown, the building itself is abandoned. Windows are shattered. And the doors that once led into this building, no more magnificent than a commoner's house, but the walls themselves still are pretty large, and there is more space here. And it was invested in. There was something significant here, but never really had enough time to grow, become serious, or have the credentials to do so and continue their operation. The door itself is chained closed, but that doesn't mean there aren't other ways into this building. Yes, Tila. You can knit
Caroline's
yourself
looking at the lock, ain't she?
something. Yeah, it's a solid lock on a chain. You can just try the front door.
I'm just like, go ahead. You're not gonna say anything. Just go ahead. I'd love to help.
Hold on, I just have to make sure that I'm actually using my fancy gloves right.
Okay.
Mentioning lock to a rogue, like mentioning the park to a dog.
You said, "Oh look, there's a lock," and then Caroline's already on the lock.
How do we get in?
Yeah,
You're on
okay.
activation.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
Yes. Okay.
You may make your lockpicking check, Tila.
Thank you.
I guess I should say Caroline.
Carolina.
27.
27.
Yeah.
It doesn't take but a moment to get your tools, your utensils into this lock, find the correct set, pushing the pins even beyond the shear line just because of the simplicity of the lock, and unlocking it and unlatching it from its shackle. As you do, the chain does fall off the side, but the lock is well and open very easily. With finesse. You try the door, and the door handle clicks, and the door opens. You all walk inside.
Can I take the chains around? Wait, was the chains on the door?
They were on like the door hand, like you had these like relatively massive
Okay.
handles. You would have
Yeah.
like had to like either twist or pull,
Okay.
or the chain would have gone in the actual looped handles, so it would have prevented, like, even if you could get the door open, you're only gonna open it ever so slightly.
I'm just gonna take the chain and put it just like on the inside of the door, so that it's not as obvious from the front.
You just the
That
door is
someone's
unchained, but you're
unlocked
keeping
it.
the chain on the inside. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you relocking it as well or no?
How would
Looting
you
no
do that
magic
from the inside?
college. Looting no magic college.
How would you relock it from the inside?
With
If
the
I
same
locked it on
shackle?
the inside-
Yes.
I'm not gonna lock it. I just want like the chain to be on the inside so that people can't see it from the street.
The people would have to look closer to see if someone broke in.
Okay. You all make your way into the hall, closing the door behind you. In this hall, you can see a couple of things. Some blank walls that once would have held paintings of prestigious individuals of the past. You can see what looks like a open space where there once probably would have been some kind of a desk or maybe bookshelves or something present there that is no longer there. There is still a major desk that is in the center of this room before the hallway opens up to the left and to the right, with closed doors on the left. The right, though, the doors are open. The entire room is completely dark, and dust has now settled and even been disturbed. Like, it's settled everywhere, but been disturbed where you guys walk. So it is pretty noticeable if anybody would to come by and see, like, some people have been in here, as the dust begins to be disturbed with every footstep you each make.
I now realize I could have just asked someone, you know, to get in here. I mean, the mayor might have opened it for me if I wanted to look at my records. Whatever.
You
We're
guys chose,
breaking in.
you guys chose the
Final
ask for
decision.
forgiveness route. It's fine.
Does it look like? Is there? I know English.
True. You're planning to teach it someday.
I cast invisibility and they can't see my footprint.
Oh, I am completely. Does it look disturbed at all? Does it look like there has been, I don't know, kids
does
who've
not.
broken in? Okay.
At least not
I think
anytime
we are
recent.
the kids who broke it.
This college on
That's
the
us,
other
right?
side
We're
of
the
town from the
cool
orphanage. It's
Yeah,
definitely
we're
possible.
gonna like drink beers in here because it's abandoned.
It's definitely
Obvious.
possible that maybe children probably have come in here in the past through one of the broken windows or something along those lines. Yes, that's definitely possible. You also see, like, most of what could have been disturbed is probably like a rat here and there that would have gotten in, made itself home, and even, well, rummaged around before finding either something or nothing and leaving or staying. It depends. There's not really much of anything in here. Like, the room looks mostly undisturbed, untouched. At least this front hall room is. To the left, sorry, you know that behind the closed doors is what's known as the study hall, which is doubles as like a records, like, library type building. That's or not building, but a room. That is pretty tall, as tall as the center, like, hallway room. and to the right would have been the cafeteria. On either side or through either door would have led into where the classrooms and even the bed chambers would have been.
Bed chambers?
Bed chambers. Some students who would have come to the college would have stayed at the college
Live-in.
itself. Like a live-in college, yes. Or dormitory.
Are those doors open or are they closed or are they locked?
Well, there you could get to them easily, actually. From the right side where the cafeteria would have been, there are stairs that lead up and into the next section of the college, or you could go in through the study hall or the library, whichever you want to call it. Most people called it the study hall because that's what it was for. Tila, no,
It was accident.
I know.
What happened?
There's another pathway through there as well. You would remember.
I'd like to check them out, see what I missed out because I didn't sleep there. I had my own place.
As you do, you
Oh.
make your way into the cafeteria, and where you can see like some of the tables are still present, chairs as well. All the dust has since settled, clean from the last time they would have been used, but long since left abandoned. You can see the space where the kitchen once was, where people would have brought in deliveries from the side and prepared, like, you would have made your in-house bread, though it didn't taste all that great. The food was free and ready. They had porridges that they would sell. They had other kinds of, like, it was a lot of breads, porridges, some mutton as well that would have been prepared. Simple stuff. Nothing too extravagant. And on the days that extracurricular time would have come around and you would have helped yourself to, being inside to make your own or experiment yourself with some of the food back in your younger days, you learn that it could have been better. But a lot of it came from like a lack of trying. But also a
Could
lack
have done
of
better. I'd do
a
better
lack
now.
of spice. You do better now, exactly. In any case, you find the stairs and begin to walk your way up as they lead to this small landing and a wide open room that, as you make your way through, is a hallway leading to all of the different classes, the classrooms. You remember being taught by a couple different instructors here. The rooms themselves are not very big. It is not a very big college. But you can see that from, some of the rooms, you get these little flashbacks of memory. People who you would have spoken to at the time. Kids or adults about your age. I say kids. Nobody's really an adult until they're much, much older. But a lot of immature people, a lot of mature people, people who are studying different schools of magic and your own specialty being illusion. You've found yourself here just kind of reminiscing on some of the instructors teaching the most basic of arcane components and spellcrafting. Before making your way farther down the hall, you see there is what looks like a hallway leading to the other wing of the building and stairs leading down to the dorms. And as you make your way down the stairs into the singular hallway where the other set of stairs leads upwards to the same wing, you find yourself heading down the hall where you can see about 8 different rooms or bed chambers that would have each had 2 to 3 beds inside. All of them have since been abandoned, but as you start looking around, you can see that there are bunk beds, there are other arrangements made. At most, you see 3 beds, like one standalone and then a pair of a bunk bed set. Dresser on the side, where you could see some chairs have been set inside, or people are constantly using whatever space is available to write out notes and study through their textbooks. You can even see one of the most basic rudimentary textbooks was left behind by one of the students as well. And it really is the basic starting first pages of knowledge you need to initiate the crafting of your own arcane spells.
Ooh. What's the book called?
Fuck you.
Can you start reading the first few
Introduction
pages?
to Arcane.
It would.
I'd like to read the whole thing, please. Okay.
You've already
Yeah,
read
tell me
the most
all
important
200
parts.
pages of this textbook right now.
Yeah, what's the name? You already know it.
A lot.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
all handwritten
Sorry.
stuff, but it's like, it's not really a textbook as it is like somebody would have like spent the time not only writing out this book, but later utilizing arcane methods of transcribing the basic text onto multiple copies of it.
Okay.
A relatively expensive process, as one of the professors would have made like blatantly apparent, like, these books are expensive, don't fucking touch them, don't ruin them, don't break them, we can't replace them, we don't fucking want to, type shit. But you can see a lot of the notes in here. The book itself is like where the starting motions of like crafting a spell comes from, the inspiration you drive from your surrounding worlds around you, and even your experience, incorporating the makeups of a spell to not only be utilized by you but replicated by others in a very rudimentary way, so that the spell is not just a unique spell of your own which you could create, but something that you could later use and make useful for other arcanists and mages in the future.
It's called Magic 101 by A. Plumbus, and if you look at the front cover,
I'm kicking
it
you from this
says
call.
copy.
Hey,
What is this
Plum.
reference? Is it fucking Rick and Morty?
Yes. Shut the fuck up.
Well, while I'm at it, is there anything left behind? Are there
The book.
any?
But if you want to, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation plus 10. 21.
21.
Nice.
Looking around, no spare change, no like left behind wands. The book is one of the things you can take, but at most you probably, as we're looking through some of these rooms, probably would have at most found like a white, or at this point like a dirty blouse that would have been like tossed around and hidden behind one of the bed frames before everybody was told to move out. Beyond that, there's really nothing. A lot of these kids that were here took what they had with them when they left.
Plus 5 adamantite armor.
No, unfortunately, sorry. Not even the
I was really
abjuration.
hoping for that one.
Not even the abjuration majors had stuff like that.
Don't get so greedy, Starry. It's just
There's
plus
no
4, okay?
weird-looking warlock rods.
Oh, I want the plus 5.
No weird looking warlock rods.
Sweet. The study hall it is.
Study hall. As you make your way back around, going the direction, or going towards the study hall from now, the back end, you can see even from this side, the room itself, the door is closed. But as you make your way down, coming backwards, or not, I shouldn't say coming backwards, or going down the other wing towards the study hall, looking at some other classrooms, you can see like even other familiar conversations you would have had in the distant past about requirements for exams, even like creating your first spell, as it was, just making sure that you still had the aptitude for spellcasting. Hell, you remember your entry exam when it came to like starting your studies here, involving your like understanding of your chosen school to even continue on to create, or not even create, but conjure cantrips of your own that you've would have had from these study books, to see if you even had the aptitude for spellcasting. A lot of it was rudimentary training, and it was easy for you. You passed with flying colors back then. After all, you were one of the better students. You get to the door of the study hall, and as you go for the door, you go and like try to pull on the door handle, and it looks like something's like wedged itself in the door, or maybe against the door, but it's giving you some resistance. It is a heavier door, but it doesn't appear to be locked. It's just that the door has resistance, and it feels like something's pushing against it as you're trying to pull it open.
Is there a window to this room?
Not on this side. You'd have to go on the outside wing of the building, or the front entrance, or the front side of the building, where these windows were not broken. That doesn't mean they can't be broken.
I'm going to try my
Misty
hardest.
step through, but
You could do that if you want to, Or if you want, you can just, it's a strength check, sorry, to open the door.
I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, sure,
pull it
go
open
ahead and give me
real
an
hard.
athletics check.
Athletic.
I believe in you.
He's gonna get a 3.
Not 1.
Nat 1.
So 1 total.
Okay.
In character.
So it's a nat 1. As you pull and pull and pull, you pull something.
Oh.
Yeah, it fucking hurts. You take 1 point of damage as you've literally pulled something in your arm. You haven't quite fully recovered from that wish spell.
I'm choosing to try and get this thing done.
I was gonna say, in what world do we not ask Cadrith and Jack Steele to do this?
In a
Yeah,
world
I
where
was
his
gonna
ego
say.
is bigger than his understanding.
I was
Like,
I
it's
was gonna
literally
say-
an athletics check. I have a plus 17.
I was going to say that after I was obviously going to fail this. I was gonna ask Cadrith, you can try to open this thing.
I
Yep.
was about to walk up, be like, step aside.
Alright, let me roll athletics.
Yeah, just go
You
ahead.
can do it together. You can be like, oh,
37!
37. You realize, Cadrith,
And
that
then 20.
Nat 20.
the door itself, the hinge where this massive wooden door is held is broken, which is why it's giving so much resistance, dragging itself across the floor. You pick up the door and move it to the side and set it back down so that the one hinge it's still attached to, it just bends back out when you set it down, but it's not being dragged across the floor as you open the door. Nevertheless, the study hall is available to you, and you can see a couple of things. Immediately off the bat, you notice the 2 double doors that are closed that lead the study hall from the main entrance are not only closed, but blocked. There is a large wooden peg that's keeping the door shut, and in addition to that, you can see some of the bookshelves have been pushed against the door as well. It looks like people are like, they've added weight to it, and the door, though, like, this one you had to pull open, this looks like it opens into the study hall itself. You can see other bookshelves that reach from the floor to the ceiling, and you can see some of them, well, most of them are, they don't have books on them anymore, but you can see where these 2 bookshelves were moved from the wall to block the space. Some of the desks that were there canted and disorganized, unlike they once were before, with chairs turned over and some papers on the ground, though it looks like not much of anything has persisted here. You can see that the windows themselves are still intact, despite some of the cafeteria ones being broken. And you can see as well that there are still a couple of books here and there, and where the back door of the study hall is, where mirrored would be the kitchen, is a pair of closed doors that would have led to a office that you, had only previously been in a couple of times. But you would have known this to be like the headmaster's office.
Ooh.
I want to go in there. I want to go in there.
Okay. Skipping everything else, you go straight to the headmaster's door, and it is locked.
Cadrith.
Cadrith. We literally said it the same time.
Alright. I'm just gonna walk right up and just try and just kick it. Just kick the door in.
Athletics check,
Uncle
go ahead.
Cad.
Bro, we're gonna be in so
19.
much debt if people
You-
figure out
19
we've been
total?
here.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, 19 total is not enough to kick the door in. As you kick it, the door kind of gives resistance against it. You could, you do push it open, but as you've kicked it, like, you just don't give it enough force in that, and it feels incredibly sturdy, at least that locking point. But you do know enough to know that that kick tells you the door is locked. It's not just shut, it is locked.
Airline.
So it is at this point I step up
Okay.
and my bag, I pull.
You pull. Uh-oh, did we lose Mason?
He pulled his plug.
He pulled his plug, that's crazy.
Have you guys seen
Cable
the,
out of my Ethernet router.
The people like breaking down like one of those like really thin American walls, and they need like a tool, so they just punch through and then open the hand, like thank you, and then pull back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine this Cadrith doing all the time.
These are not
Sorry,
American.
Oh, he
if you,
rolls on
wish for the door to be
37.
open, That would be cool.
Oh,
I mean,
Mason, are
realistically
you back?
speaking, I could probably just like attack
Yeah.
it until
Did
it
I?
is broken.
Did my thing lose signal?
Oh, you cut straight the fuck out, hun. Did you repeat all that?
Medium toughness.
Oh, God.
You reach
I
into
said
your
I take
bag.
out a. Yeah, I take out a tuning fork as I use my chime of opening.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
What does that
to the
do?
door.
It's literally just a tuning fork that when you point it at anything, all locks open.
On an
What?
object that 120 feet that can be
Jack?
opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime, one lock or latch on the opens unless it can't reach the object. If no lock remains the door, the object itself opens. Okay. Ah,
How
okay, yeah.
often
You
does
expend
the
a
lock talk to
charge.
you?
Not only does the chime, as you tap it, you kind of let it ring outward. You watch or you listen as you hear the shifting of metal as the lock becomes undone and the door becomes openable.
What
As
the
you
fuck
push
is
down-
Magic.
Spectre dead, bro. This is not okay.
And as you go and you grab the handle, pushing down and pushing the door open, you see as you open the door there is the headmaster's desk that appears here. There was a chair that's there, as well as another door behind that is also shut. You can see that the room itself has been vacated of everything around it. Beyond that, there is the chairs that are in front of the desk where students or faculty or whoever would have sat before the headmaster during conversation, and the desk itself.
Is it a nice desk?
It's a relatively nice desk. It's got nice rounded edges. The wood is polished.
Any
I wa-
saves?
Yeah, and he saves.
Make an investigation check. Sure. that's
Yeah.
Any locked drawers that we can break open?
Any more doors we could break open?
Anything I can break.
How do you like a dirty 20?
Start, like,
Four
vandalizing
for save.
property, punching
Four
windows.
and a dirty 20. As you two go looking around for anything in this room, you get to the door eventually and realize that the door itself is also locked on the other side of the room. But also, all of the drawers, except for two of them, are already open. And opening those two drawers reveals that there's nothing inside.
Fuck. We're too late.
I
What
quickly joke with Spot like
The
mine.
other ones.
About the what?
Didn't you say that all but two of the drawers were empty?
We're open and empty, and you open the other two, and they are not even locked. It's
Oh, okay.
just simply empty and. But
Who
there's
leaves
the
the
door.
school with their probably alright paid job without leaving money for someone looting like years later?
That's not what we're looking for, Starry.
Yeah, what are we doing anyway? I'm currently just looting.
You said your investigation check was what, a total of 20?
Yeah, dirty 20 total.
This room looks like it's been lived in. Like it's
Okay.
not as dusty or as hidden, like as untouched as the rest of the rooms. Like somebody has been in here probably within the last month.
I look. Are there secret in the?
Where's the secrets, Riley?
I don't know some booty talkie. There's something leaving the ceiling.
In the roof.
Nothing on the ceiling, but there is the locked door.
I'm
Alright.
gonna
Well, no
take
one.
a key out of my pocket and hand it over to Starry. Try this one.
Where did this key come from?
It's a mystery key.
Oh shit. Alright.
I probably ask the same question and get the same answer, right?
Key that
Yes.
opens every door in
Where's the
America.
key?
It has a
Do I
question
have-
mark on it.
I'm too excited for this. I don't even want to know now. I'm just gonna go over and just
You try the key?
slowly.
Alright.
I put it in.
I
Like-
believe it's a d20 roll.
Turn.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Roll-
a 5% chance.
Roll a d20.
Oh, skeleton key? What is this? I don't know. Just a d20?
Roll a d20.
Let me do it. Let me just do one.
Is it on a 20 or on a 1 that it works?
I'm gonna do it in the
It doesn't say,
in
but I'm
Discord.
assuming it's on a 20.
Yeah, why are we
5%
using this
chance to say
random ass
20,
key
yeah.
when Mason has to open any door thing? What?
I also have to open any door thing. It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
my hands and my tools.
That's
It's a
not
5.
any door.
No. You go in like you're like so excited, you put it in, nothing. It doesn't work.
Oh, sorry. It's for another door then. Just keep it.
All right, this is cool.
What
What do I add?
It's literally
called a
called a
mystery
mystery
key.
key.
It's a wondrous
Mystery-
item.
Yeah.
Mystery key.
Yeah, I've had it for 8.
Kedrick, do you think you could, or
Let me
Caroline,
give it a shot.
who wants?
Well, there's gonna be someone at the end of this. Let's not.
Just take a little
First it
stretch.
One
And then
good
I'm gonna try
stretch
and-
or
No.
these numbers. And you go
I'm
for the
gonna
door.
just
Go for it.
take a second to prep, and then try and just kick the door in. Nat fucking one.
All right, you get one
Should not have
solid
stretched.
kick in. You don't know what you're doing wrong. But you go in like the kicking is not working, and you kind of felt that one in your knee. That didn't feel good.
I just like
I'm
give it.
Getting
oh
old.
man. Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm getting old.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's the age.
Let me, please. Let me try.
Y'all are bad at breaking in.
All right. Well, I'm on a 1 out of 3. That's better than you could do. I think.
Go ahead and
Currently, no.
make a
Whatever.
thieves tools check.
I'm on a 1 out of 1.
29.
29.
Sure.
As you easily make your way through and pop each of the different pins into place, this lock is built within the door, definitely harder than the previous lock from before. You're unsure about the last lock because that one just undid itself through magic,
Yep.
but as you go through and put all the pins in their correct positions and then twist, you unlock the door successfully. And as you do, the door itself kind of... You watch as the lock, like, undoes itself, and the door, as if it was being held up in place by the lock on that side. Looking over, you can see the hinge is busted on that side, too.
And I burst in.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Thank
go
you
to
for
try to
like-
burst in, it's a pull door.
I'm gonna burst in with my hand out, and I was like, "Get on the floor."
Alright, so as you open the door, pushing it open, it's not actually a pull door, but as you push the door open and yell, "Get on the floor!" There's no one else in the room. You can see that this is a smaller, like, chamber. You get the sense that as you're looking at the room itself, there are blank spaces where it looks like you could have chests or cubbies sat in, and possibly some information would have been stored here. But the room is completely vacant and untouched, though completely void of dust.
That's suspicious.
Completely
That's
devoid.
weird.
Not even a little bit of dust.
No, not until you walk into the room and waft some into it.
All right. Well, the records we're kind of getting. This is very strange, but I don't think anyone would. This isn't where the records would be.
Okay.
Well, obviously,
There's
there's
no.
someone
Is
here.
there any air
mean there is.
circulation in this room? Like, is it just a box?
Make a perception check.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I mean, even if there is air circulation, there'd be a little bit of dust.
Let me take my big ass sweater off.
18.
18, there is no circulation through this room, and as you're kind of trying to feel around, you eventually catch on the frame where the door was, there are etchings of arcane sigils.
Fuck.
Sorry, what do these mean?
Those?
Arcana
Those
check.
infernal.
No, make an arcana check.
First things first.
I'm the realist.
Jack's gonna like flick himself in the temple on the side of the eye patch, and then be like, "Oh shit, right," and then flick himself in the other temple, and his Eldritch Sight comes on to
Okay.
make sure those things aren't still carrying something.
They are. But, Starry got a nat 20, I'm guessing.
Fuck.
Almost. I rolled a 19, but
Okay.
23 total.
23. You are
Oh, that's all my
familiar...
buddies.
You are familiar with these sigils. The sigils themselves are not very complex, and they are of conjuration. You've heard of, like, some of these being, like, rumored to have been used on some of the college rooms or college doors. of where one of the professors might close the door, mutter an incantation, and open it, and it goes to somewhere new. And this appears to be something similar, if not exact. This is one of those rooms where, if you know the arcane incantation or know how to call forth the room leading to here, it would open itself up to the actual room you'd be looking for.
This
We-
is
This
Broke
is
the door.
this is a deception. This is something that is not normally called upon. This is what's left when people don't know how to access the actual room.
yeah. I'll
Gwen?
I'll forward this to the group, explaining how there was a rumor for conjuring rooms that old teacher had. We were all joking about like, oh, it's their sex dungeon. No, they got all money in there. We don't know. A student was missing, but then
No, this is literally one of like the doors they use in the Monsters Inc. Scream Factory.
Hilarious. Yes.
Is it possible to just say the incantation and try my best?
Wait. Before we do anything, you said the hinges on the door were broken.
The top one, yeah.
Can Goran fix it with mending?
Um,
Because I don't think
you
anyone
can-
else has mending.
I think
I think
Mending
I
can
have
fix this,
Do
yeah.
you have mending?
No, I don't have mending.
No.
But Starry has mending.
I don't think... Does he?
Yeah, he
So-
I do have mending.
Okay, Star, you should fix the hinge before we try and.
The hinges themselves are made of metal, but they are not, as you take a closer look, they are not broken like a normal hinge would be broken. Like, it's not broken off the wall, it's broken where the metal pin once would have been.
That's my kind of fix.
Right. As you fix the actual hinges and pop them back into place, having the door held into place like with one of your strength-based companions, easy enough to do, but you will need to find a pin to actually slot into that section. A door hinge pin, if you would.
Huh.
I can.
I have darts.
But I can just like minor illusion one and then make it real for an hour.
He
I cannot minor illusion one and make it for an hour. I can, however, mage remage one and make it for an hour.
Ah, okay.
That you can do. That is a solution.
I'm gonna do that and also like a kitty cat.
And a cat. Okay. So I'm guessing
There's
you
a
would
kitty?
I'm guessing you would have made your illusion the pin and a cat like holding the pin down in place, just floating in the air.
I'm gonna have like a very, very small cat holding the pin in its mouth. Like, thank you so much, and then it's just gonna scatter off.
Ah, okay.
Or do whatever it's saying. It's like a really small cat like this.
I was
little
just gonna
cat
try
that
to use
just,
a
like-
climbing pit.
like two hands it or two paws it towards you and then just holds it up to you. Little minion cat.
Like when really small dogs have like medium-sized steak and it's like, I got it.
Sure, yeah. I was thinking the cat was waddling on the back two paws, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely like a Funko Pop looking cat.
I'm allowed to do multiple items in a cube, right?
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
You create
with
the
Major
image
Image.
of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than 30,
Oh.
20 foot. I can do 2 items, right?
You can make
Like
No,
a bag
it's
of
the same
coins
way.
is an object.
No, it says an object.
a basket full of
This is where
kitties
you can get
and
nice
You would get
or
the basket.
snails. in it.
Or in this case, you get the one pin.
Well, you can put the kitty in there.
The cat's an illusion,
make
but
it
the pin is
door.
fucking real.
I'm gonna make like a million. I'm gonna make a giant box of pins. That's an
Okay.
I'm gonna
object.
make a million beers.
Hun, the box or a pin from the box is real. Read the feature.
Just make one real pin.
Me when I can't metagame and get exactly what I want.
It's not metagame.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
I
it
make
is
the
kinda-
pin. But I make the cat, and then I twist the cat into the.
You make the cat into a pin.
I'm gonna major image a kitty, and then morph it into a pin.
I mean, it doesn't have to be real. You could make a kitty pin.
Sorry, I was thinking about cats.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it says that I can change it as an action.
Given your current predicament, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh, this poor kitty, bro.
Yeah, so you're
Wow.
talking about illusory reality, right?
Yes, illusion
Weaving
reality.
shadow magic into illusions. When you cast an illusion spell first level or higher, you can choose one inanimate, non-magical object, not a box of something. One inanimate object. That does
Doesn't
include like
inanimate.
something like. It does so.
If
as
it's
part of the illusion-
inanimate, you can't make a kitty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would mean you can't make. You
The
can make-
cat isn't going to become real. The
Yeah,
cat
you
is
can make
just an illusion.
It'd be a cat statue, yeah, that's holding the pin,
You
and you
can
can.
you can make like a taxidermied cat.
But it does mean like one object. If you have something like major image that you create a bridge for, you can make the bridge real for the duration, like for up to 1 minute in the spell. It's not an hour,
Yeah.
by the way. It's 1 minute.
Okay.
That's not that long.
It's just 10 minutes.
Well, work
But I can
fast.
make it real for a minute? Yeah.
The spell's duration is 10 minutes. The feature's duration is 1 minute.
I'm just gonna make the fucking
We got it.
at this point.
Okay, so you make
Um,
the pin real,
Yeah.
and you have a minute. What do you do now?
Wait, cast
Into the-
incantations.
Close the door. You can, easy enough. As you close the door relocks.
Oh.
Amazing.
That's fine.
Now speak the incantation, Starry. You got this.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
What would I know about the way of conjuring this room?
Depends on what conjuration spells you know.
Maybe we should go back and read that whole textbook. It's probably in there.
I don't have
Obviously.
any.
You don't have any conjuration spells?
Wait, can I sort by? No, I can't.
And swords by type
Tags.
spell.
No, I don't think it's a
Just
tag.
Google conjuration spells and look at your list.
Question.
Knock
Memory?
maybe.
Brother, I don't know. Conjuration
Memory's
spells.
only once a month. I'm not using it right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will say
It also
this.
has to be a memory that he has experienced.
Right. You... From the understanding of what you would have gotten, because you did roll really high on that Arcana check, you know, like, from the incantation, like, what you would have kind of been able to glean from it. You would have to know, like, the exact room here that you could pull into existence that would be linked to the spell, whatever the spell would be. Even if the spell is not something that you necessarily know, that doesn't mean you don't have the ability of calling on it. As long as the creature knows the word or knows the room's existence and the command word for it, then you could make that happen. The problem is knowing the command word for it.
Say
literally
every
just
word. Can we just start at the top of the dictionary and we go to the end? We'll hit it somewhere in
Do
there.
we know what language
Question.
it's in? Or no?
What would happen if we cast Identify on all of the runes?
Let me read Identify.
What if I cast spell magic and then we wouldn't have to waste time on this?
Oh, because that's gonna sever the connection.
I know.
Oh.
I don't...
We could also see if there is any clues.
Yeah, but like a
in
word
the
though.
office.
You guys know any cool
can we
words?
not? Seriously? Why is it defaulting to 2024? Fuck off.
You should just use Wikidot instead.
I did!
Did you click on the right Wikidot?
It's only gave me one thing for it, and it was... There we go.
Have you
Yeah.
tried turning it off and back?
I had to look up 5e, identify 5e
Funny.
Wikidot, and it gave me both 5e and the 2024, which is fucking frustrating. The 2024 was the most related result. Anyway, you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, technically, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
I'm not taking the time for that. I'm just casting it first level.
Well, it takes a minute to cast, so...
Well, he
I
can
know.
wish it.
I'm not waiting the 11 minutes. There's no time for
Nah, bro. You
Right.
should wish it and make it an action.
Right, you misunderstand. Your feature only lasts a minute. The spell
I know.
also takes a minute to cast.
I know. I'll do the feature again.
Okay.
Like it's still, I can just make it real again. Right? Illusion reality.
Also, Mason did just kind of have something for it, and we did.
When you
gloss over
cast
it,
a spell. So you have
No,
to
but
you have
that's
to
not-
recast the spell to do it again. But yeah.
Fine.
Mason, you had something for this though?
Well, Mason.
Oh
had
no,
something
I
to
thought
put
Starry
in the hint
had
saying.
identified.
I
I
actually
don't have
it.
it.
I don't have it.
Oh, I was gonna identify.
Ah, fuck.
Prepared?
Yeah.
You don't have identify?
I prepared. I mean, I need to ritual cast it.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah.
I don't have identify.
Ritual casting
no.
means you have to take 11 minutes.
Alright, guys, you can just waddle around. I don't know.
I'll unlock the door again.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another Thieves' Tools check.
33.
Easy enough. And you open the door. Eventually the minute passes and the hinge unlatches and the door sets on the floor. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, you...
I'm gonna
Sorry.
let him do that, and I'm gonna go look for a door pin that's real.
Alright,
Yeah, I want to look for a code word. I'll see if there's any.
sure. Where are you
I'm
gonna...
guessing.
Really quick, spot, where are you gonna go look for that code word?
I'm gonna look in like the room that was at
The study? Or
the other
previ-
side of the door,
So the room
like
you're currently
the
in.
illusion room,
The office.
like the illusion room. Yeah.
The illusion room?
Well, like the room that like isn't real or whatever. I don't remember how it was.
The empty room?
Yes, with no dust. Or was that not real? Am I stupid?
No, it's,
No,
it's a real room. It's just a room that was never accessed before.
I'm gonna go in there.
Alright. So you're in the same room with Starry studying the, like, identifying the runes. We'll start with you. Go ahead and make me a, investigation check.
I'm bad at those. 14.
Mm-hmm. You find nothing.
What I find. Okay, nice.
The room is quite literally bare.
The empty room is empty.
Can I
Surprise,
do the
surprise.
study now?
So, Caroline, where are you gonna go look for a pin?
First I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna like systematically look at the base of every door to see if there is any that have fallen out, and if not, if I don't find any like either in the office or in the study hall, I'm just gonna like take one out of one of the other doors
Well,
if I can.
of the rooms that are around you, there are of the rooms that are around you, only one of the doors actually had the missing pin. One other door, I mean, and that was the door leading into the study, not the one that was blocked. And so that's kind of the first thought you have to look. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
I was gonna say the door that Kedrith just pulled off. You could
Yeah.
probably take some from.
Let's. So I roll good. 12.
A 12. There is no pin that's directly under there, but you do notice the dust has been disturbed, as if like something had been like moved or transferred. And kind of following it in, you get the sense like maybe there was a rat or something that would have taken it away, if there was a pin here at least. Go ahead and make me a survival check now.
Survivable.
16. It's alright. Whatever would have been found here, it likely would have been a pin, and it's possible that the pin would have been taken to one of the other neighboring rooms, and you, being the investigator you are, you follow the tracks. Making your way into one of the other, like, one of the actual, classrooms. You can see that in this classroom there is a chalkboard that's on the side side wall. There are some windows that lead out into the open area, though you are on the second floor. And then there are 4 desks, 2 chairs to a desk that don't look like they're in perfect alignment. But otherwise, any personal effects that were in this room would have been whatever wasn't nailed down literally would have been taken. you can see that there is what looks like purple paint on the walls. There is what looks like what I would describe as not really a mural per se, but it would have been the best I can describe it as is like somebody's attempting to depict the night without the moon. And it's just all shadows. Like it's purple. It's like whoever was here really liked that aspect of the world potentially. Like they personalized the room to look like that. But anything that would have been their own personal effects are literally gone. You can see and you can smell that there are with the 16 definitely the smell of rat droppings in this room.
I'm gonna get on all fours and look like around.
Sure, go ahead and make a
The red
perception check.
droppings?
Perception check.
Perception check.
27.
27. You eventually find your way to one of the corners of the room where, thankfully, there are no rats, but unfortunately, there is what would be like a small corner of the room that would have been like probably where they would have had a lot of the stuff that was here. Whatever crumbs were found, whatever things they would have found are brought here, along with a nice pile of shit. And in there you can see what looks like a small brass rod.
I'm going to just take it
Alright.
and just flick it a little bit.
Yeah, there's
then-
still some droppings stuck to it.
Yeah. Luckily I am wearing gloves. So I'm just gonna like yeah, that's good enough.
And
And then I'll just bring
Starry
it back.
cannot learn prestidigitation fast enough, huh?
While Caroline's doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
can I take a quick glance at the room with the desk while my Eldritch Sight's still up?
Sure, go and make me a perception check.
Get over to the skills. Get these crappy dice I don't want. Perception there. Okay. 17?
17's alright. Nothing immediately radiates any additional magic from you, especially not with a lot of your party members in this room or nearby. There's nothing else that you necessarily gleam from this room either. It seems like this wall is probably the only thing that would have been magic, and anything of note was already taken.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Eventually, while Caroline's doing all of that, is there anything anybody else wants to do?
I want to look in the study.
Okay. What do you want to look for?
Any type of like word that seems significant, so I can
Sure.
figure out the code word.
Go ahead while you're kind of looking around. Given this is somewhat of a perception check, I'm gonna do something a little
Way better
weird
than this.
actually. Let's go ahead, since you're looking specifically for like the arcane words, like something that would have been along those lines, and your lack of experience with study in the arcane. I'm gonna make this a Wisdom Arcana check.
Wisdom Arcana. Okay. Okay, so that's the same. 15.
15's not bad. A lot of the books have already been taken, though you can see like on one of like the tops of the bookshelf that like top shelf shorter than the others, there's a book that would have been tucked away if that just barely catches your gaze. Beyond that, there's not really a book around. There's nothing like inscribed on the walls. There's nothing like this room itself seems pretty pristine, though you do find a couple of probably would have been like of around one of the areas where people were like rushed out or whatever may have been the case. They spilled over ink bottle, which immediately catches your gaze before you spend way too much time looking at plain ink that is dried on the table.
How does that memory spell work? The one from earlier. This is not just
It
a
has-
tangent. This is
It has to be our memories, so it wouldn't
that's
work.
what I thought. So
if
it
we
has
had
to be
other
like
people memories.
yeah.
Yeah, so if It would have had to have been like it's from the magic item, the artifact, and it would have to be from whoever's using the artifact's actual memory that you can relive that event.
Wiley, would me
Yes.
using light change anything to see if there's some invisible ink?
No,
Okay.
but you try anyway.
Yeah, I do try that.
Roll a d20.
Thank you. Oh, I get the wild magic that opens any door and incantation I want.
No.
I didn't. 13 didn't get anything.
Yeah, cool. You had me excited because I heard you said, "Oh, I get wild magic." Like, okay, and then you continued the sentence, and I was like, "Oh, so nothing." Got it.
I was trying to be humorous.
Caroline
He was
eventually comes
doing
back at this
funny.
point, and at which point you have the definitely not covered in feces pin door hinge pin.
Yep.
That with the assistance of your strength-based companions, lift up the door, angle it in, slide the pin into place, and the door is repaired. Though it does take, like, you get the pin, like, in there, and it does take somebody, like, with a hammer to kind of bum, of which Illican
Yeah.
possesses, just... Or I guess Sorry has that hammer. Regardless, you guys have hammer. You guys have the tools for it. It's not hard
I have
to find
Smith's
something.
tools. That includes a hammer.
That includes a hammer, correct. I was gonna say, like, between, like, a literal warhammer, some other, like, blunt object, you guys have the capability of hammering a pin for a door. And the door is sufficiently repaired.
I think the normal hammer meant for like climbing.
Oh, hammer and python. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
Regardless, many of you have hammers. As that all takes place, Starry, your spell finishes, and
Big W.
you learn that the runes themselves are magic. They are imbued with a spell that is ongoing, that if dispelled would break. The spell itself is a conjuration spell that you are not directly familiar with, but it is a spell that you could, if you found, you could learn.
Is it knock?
It is not knock, no.
Oh, it's knock?
No.
Nice.
I'm gonna fucking stab
Yeah, it's
you.
knock.
With your
Yeah, that's
own
what they
dagger,
said. They said
asshole.
it is knock. It's
Knock?
that's correct. It's knock.
No, it's knock.
Watch what happens when you get to Vexelson, I swear to God.
Sorry.
Just gotta know what time you're.
As
With much love.
We just gotta know a conjuration spell we don't know.
you could find the spell and later learn it. But regardless, the spell does require it allows you to essentially create like a door somewhere that when you utter a command word and speak open the door associated with that, you instead change whatever the other side of the room would be to that, whatever that door does. You essentially create a fixed gate spell, if you would.
It's the door from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yes, without an indicator, and
door
I'm sad I didn't think of that, or else I would have put a fucking indicator. Damn it.
It's the door from
I
any
fucking
fantasy
love that, but
thing
you,
ever.
instead of clicking a button, it's a command word. Yes. And now there is a little
Okay.
like a little gemstone at the top of the door that does indicate that. I'm doing that now.
It's next to all of the arcane words. It's just a teeny tiny little gem.
It really is. It's
there-
on both sides of the door too. Like it's just this one's like, hey, yeah, it's a fucking gray gem.
Is it a already existing spell that I can see the wording for, or is this something else?
This probably was one of your professors, if not the headmaster, would have made this spell. It's one of their personal spells. But it's not a spell. It is a spell that, through some study, if you want to take some time here in town, you could take like a day or two to note down or study it, and you could potentially recreate the spell, like in its entirety.
Right. Okay, but I
Um,
now know.
It tells you it doesn't have any charges, does not require attunement. You know how to use them. So I would argue that only means that you know that it requires a command word in order to access, but it doesn't mean that only one command word exists. Could be multiple.
Do you remember any of your teachers' names?
Do I remember any of my teachers' names?
I would say probably, yeah.
Say it.
What? Are...
Say it out loud.
What
Dox
are
them.
the names you remember, Starry?
Do you want the names, or are you telling me the names, Riley?
What are the names, Starry?
Um.
Well, if you have to make up the names, that means the names aren't the codes. It doesn't matter.
He is. There's Professor
Professor.
Professorson.
Starry's
Or
trying
the-
so casually to pull up a fantasy name generator
Oh,
without
is
drawing
that-
suspicion to himself.
No, I'm not. That's not as fun. I was just thinking of word painter, but that's that's stealing.
Professor
You're
what?
thinking of
Um,
what?
Wait,
Word painter. Word painter.
Nope, that's
Oh,
not
word
one.
painter. Isn't that?
so
Isn't that?
That's Illiken's name.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Illiken's
it's Illiken's
name.
name.
I know. There's something like cool names. Ooh, something painter. That'd be cool. Professor Flascar.
Flascore.
Glasgow. I like it. Yeah, that's one of them.
How do you spell that?
Let's not write him down. He's not important.
I got you.
He
I'll
is
teach,
now.
I'll teach you how to spell
No,
it.
he isn't. Unless his name is the code, his name is so not important.
Well, I'll try a teacher name. One of my professors, I'm going to say, Professor Flascar, and then attempt to open the door.
You say Flascore?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
I say,
By the way, when you come out and you close the door to make this happen, the door does lock. But at least that it would be an indicator that if the door unlocks itself, you've guessed a correct name or guessed a correct word.
Secret Hall, and I try to open it.
Nothing.
Starry Eyes.
A bunch of money.
Abracadabra.
No.
I don't think we're gonna guess the word, guys. I don't.
Wait, so
Dance hall.
it's runes around this door, right?
On the other side now, yeah.
Well, he was casting identifying the runes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it may identify the spell. The runes are just...
Okay, yeah, that's the part I missed.
Was there something interesting in the study hall? I feel like there was.
There was a book that Spot found on one of the top shelves, but it would be difficult to reach it even for Illiken.
I'll
How
just
much
use Mage
space
Hand.
is above the bookshelf? Oh, that'll work.
Mage Hand, yeah.
Yeah.
You pull it off.
I was gonna just
Essentially,
Misty Step.
you Misty step onto the bookshelf and just hope it doesn't fall.
I thought you were just gonna jump.
I mean, I could actually. But then if I fail, I pull the bookshelf down and it's on top of me and I embarrass myself.
But then we could like help you pick up your books, and it could be kind of like.
And then I
similar
pick up the book with Mage Hand off the floor.
That's true.
You
I
Mage
need
Hand the book
to.
off the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. The book is dusty, but it does seem to be like one of the headmaster's like actual like textbooks that would have been written out by him.
Cool.
What's
it about?
The book itself is oddly enough about the different like schools of magic. It has like it has chapters for each of the different schools of magic, though notably necromancy is left off the study. You can see that the book itself carries a great bit of detail on each of the different schools of magic, and even relatively famous individuals of great arcane significance regarding each of the different schools of magic.
What the fuck?
There are people...
Who did that?
What?
On the D&D Beyond, somebody just rolled like 20 D10s.
Bragia?
Brage?
I didn't think it would
I
lag
didn't
everyone.
even have to fucking look at his fucking camera, but I look and I see
That
say
was
his name
so
and I look and see the fucking red
loud.
face. Oh my god.
It did not get me. What the
It didn't
fuck?
make any sound for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, it made sound for me and covered my entire screen in D10s. You
I didn't get
fucking
anything.
idiot.
Christ. Thanks for the
I'm sorry,
distraction.
I
I got a
didn't know
drink now.
Well, this time it wasn't Braga. I know that. 'Cause, yeah, it's
Oh,
spot.
800.
These are D100s.
Can we not, you guys? Chill.
Yes.
Well, I didn't get anything of. I didn't know I was excluded. I was feeling
Please, what are you
very
messing around
disappointed.
for?
If
Shut
it
the
helps,
fuck.
it showed up on my screen.
Yeah, that's good.
Going back into the
This is
session,
noted for future.
The book.
Each chapter
I don't
does
get 'em.
list like significant people who have not only like potential in the past who have done great things. The book itself was written relatively recent, not like it's not like one of the books of great ancient history that have been passed down by the last 30, 40, 50 years would have been written in the last probably 20. The book itself in the illusion side of things does mention Alex Schultz,
Oh my god.
a prodigy of his time.
Oh,
It's
is
you.
Starry? Is he the answer? Is Starry the answer?
Prodigy of his
Is this,
time.
is
bro,
this
that's
book of the
crazy.
highlights reel of the yearbooks? Is this just the school sales pitch?
Story's most. What is the story most likely to? In the
There isn't
In the
much
yearbook?
there isn't much detail on you, Starry, specifically. There is a small
Yeah.
entry there that details you as a student born of tragedy with great potential, a prodigy of his time. Prodigy, sorry, a
Sounds like
prodigy of
this-
his time. It goes on to detail some of your academic accomplishments. The thesis you would have written a couple pages, and even your aptitude for the arcane, not only in the sense of illusion magic, but for each of the different schools that you would have been able to possess that kind of aptitude for. Pretty much anything that they had given you was relatively easy work for you, even here, which they found grand. Like, you would have gone far. Even when other students had mishaps, you were always one of the few that were left unscathed, despite how little it felt like you paid attention in class. To them, everything seemed easy to you, even with your head in the clouds. You were one of the luckiest students they had. Not only lucky to be alive, but lucky to have had such phenomenal success. He was proud
I
of you.
like that. This was which professor?
This is the headmaster.
Master.
The headmaster, like the one who runs the whole college.
Right. Right.
That's what they used to call me in college.
I kind of.
That's a different And that was only Braga.
I heard the born of tragedy. What was it?
Well, the only article in this book only states that you were born of tragedy.
Yeah, it's like
Or raised
born
from
of
tragedy,
tragedy. Great evil kills his parents. He goes to magic school, and then he comes back
It
to
doesn't
kill
call
the great
you
evil
the
that kills his
tragedy,
family.
motherfucker.
No. I know. I can't. Something killed my parents, and then I go to magic school, and I try to beat that with the magic I learned. Sounds familiar.
I will mention
Harry
actually there
Potter.
is. Oh, God damn it.
Are you calling yourself an Harry Potter clone?
Well, to be fair, at least this one's not transphobic, so.
Well, we don't know that.
Or well,
I-
you know what? Never mind. Political.
In my head, every time we find one of these handwritten books about the magic school, it's like a video game collectible, so that it's just a little pop up on the screen, like 2 of however many.
Yeah.
I was gonna let Starry do this, but since he's not doing it, I'm gonna go back to the door and say his name.
You say Alex Schultz.
Yes.
The gemstone
Starry,
changes blue
whichever
and the
one.
door unlocks.
I fucking knew it. I knew he was the answer.
That's what I
You
thought,
were the
and that's why I tried the
key.
starry eyes as a joke way.
Strahd, you open the
You
door,
did
and as you
that.
open the door itself is a pitch black room. There are no shelves and just a single chest. Small, but heavy.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Is this trapped?
Yeah, so
Make an
obviously you
investigation
can't
check.
go inside.
If
Is
anything
there
has
more
my name on
magic
it,
Sorry
in
in
this
there.
room?
We can find out.
One at a
if
time.
anything
mean-
has my name on it, that's it.
Starry, you should come help me with this checking for traps.
Well, in
Of course.
reality, none of us
Yeah.
should enter except Starry, you probably. I assume.
As
Are
in,
there
just
magic
do it
things in it?
yourself. Roll one yourself.
No, Mason, there's no magic
Rolls an
stuff in
11,
there.
as in just do it yourself, child.
I got a. I'm gonna lucky that. I got a 17. I'm doing it.
Okay. Remember, this is the
There we
same
go,
day
that's a
that you
little
fought
better.
the poltergeist. Are you out of luck points now?
Uh,
Oh, you didn't
This
use
is
any.
my
Yes,
sec-
this would be. Yeah, use your second. You're good.
this is my. Yeah, I got a 23.
23. The chest is
13.
not trapped, and it is in fact unlocked. Starry,
simply
do you
open
open it?
I do.
Okay. The moment you open the chest, there is a flash, that you are kind of startled by, but as you hesitate for a second and open it,
He's the
there
chosen
is-
one, guys.
there is what looks like an obvious false bottom. Only obvious in the sense that the chest opens, there's still more to it, but there is a lid kind of hiding or obscuring everything inside, and a note placed on the top dedicated to you, Starry. The note states, "Dear Alec, if you're finding this, I regret to acknowledge the misgivings of this college. You truly are one of our brightest students. I wish you great wealth, great fortune, and great strength in your travels. May you find the answers you seek." And then it signs off as the headmaster's name.
Be right back.
As you take the note and you lift up the false bottom, you can see that inside there looks like another note that just looks like some detailed some of it's chicken scratch. It was written out really quickly, but as it is still legible, it reads off some of the initially it feels like gibberish, but some of them are like words that are commands for the spell that got you in here in the first place. You read out that there is what looks like a couple notes that were taken, like that the headmaster found. Details of the tragedy, if you would, what he found in his own studies and travels, of maybe hospital information and leads leading you to maybe some answers. As you read through some of these pages, there appears to be some notation of what looks like medical records or official documentation, like the death of the Schultz family or the mysterious tragedy of the Schultz family, where you can see notes were listed of all the bodies that were found, the child left behind in a pile of rubble. Of your family of 4, only 2 bodies were recovered. And you were the only survivor. Your father's body was never found. But in the rubble, there was a woman and a small child. Your younger brother.
That was my whole close family, right?
That was your immediate family, yeah.
Does it say anything? Well, it's medical records. Is it only my family or the entire village?
Just your family was... There wasn't... The entire village wasn't destroyed, it was just your family. Reports of a monster attack, reports of a strange fire that engulfed and consumed the entire home. And yet you survived. You're incredibly lucky to be alive. The note itself, again, was signed. If I can find the name.
Yes, please do.
Type it out too.
By the headmaster.
The headmaster.
Headmaster Marcus Illigain.
Spinning. For me. Just for me.
The Notes channel, aka My Secrets to Telia. Public for all to see.
Where? Fair.
Is headmaster 2 words?
Maybe, I don't know. Sure.
So,
Oh,
as,
Region.
Unless your name's Tobias.
Has
That's
Celia-
one word.
has Telia been secretly rewriting the story in your notes this entire time?
No, there you go. Sorry, I got distracted when Tobias called himself the headmaster. That is spelled with 2 words.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, when that time when Barack Obama told us his biggest, he was allergic to peanuts, right? You remember that? Right? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna sprinkle some peanut.
Fucking
Headmaster
Dust of
Marcus
Deliciousness, take
Fire.
2.
I mean,
Um,
if only.
So, with that, there is one other note on the back of that. If you find this, it does say, and I will quote it out really quick. Yeah. If you can, find me in Adderall.
Wait, Adaro?
Adderall.
Yeah. It's on the map.
Find me an Adderall.
In case
Get
you're
me some
in
Adderall,
case you're
please.
in case you're curious, that sounds familiar. Story. That was the other lead you were given.
Right, Adderall.
Right, so it was
City.
just a
The
bus.
city.
Find me a Adderall?
In Adderall. Fuck off.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said an. I was like,
In.
One.
No, that was my joke.
If you find me,
Adderall.
It's just
bring me an
that everyone
Adderall.
has
I need it.
ADHD.
I can't finish my work without my Adderall.
I mean, I'm assuming he
Wait.
knows I'll be on my way. Like this is a secret door. Like he must have like alarmed or some shit like that.
Make an investigation check.
Well,
Okay.
Well, alarm
That
has
would
a
be
physical
funny if he
component.
just left for Adderall and it's been
11?
multiple years
No.
since he's left.
You don't see anything.
and also, the chest did do a magic poof thing when you opened it.
True.
So,
Can we close it and I can open it?
Sure, if you want to.
I feel like you might explain.
Like
Yeah.
the mirror from Harry Potter, where like whatever you look in, you find what you want.
Yeah. I go up to
That's-
Starry, push him a little out of the way, and I close the chest and I open it.
Yeah,
Except
you
it's not
close the
very-
chest. There's a like a thunk sound. You open it. It's empty.
Is there like a pebble on the ground here somewhere?
No.
Oh. I wanted to put something in it, see if it would disappear. Or if it's like like an ender chest from Minecraft.
It's so empty, like completely sterile.
Can I drop one gold piece in there?
Okay, you put a gold piece in there and close it.
Yes, and I open it again.
It's still there.
Guys, isn't that
What
a
if I
chest?
open it?
Okay,
Spot
you-
figures that object
Spot closes
permanent.
it. Caroline, you open it. The gold piece is still there.
Yeah.
Damn it!
It's just the
just for
starry
Starry, yeah.
chest. Yeah.
Well, I guess if you want like a chest of holding, there you go.
A chest of hold.
Magic chest.
Don't all chests
know-
hold things?
There is
Oh.
actually a certain, I think it's a wizard spell, to where like you summon an extra dimensional chest, or it's like
Okay.
you have one.
I think
Yeah.
I get that as a level 3 warlock.
Either that, or it's like you have a chest and you make it super fucking tiny.
I think it's like
and you pull it out.
Liamon's secret chest or some shit like that. But no, it's like
Yeah,
a literal
secret chest or tiny chest.
No, you're thinking tiny hut.
Yeah. I might
What do
be-
you mean tiny
Minuscule
chest?
Regardless,
For when you
my
catch
gaming
sleep.
knowledge.
you now have some documents to sift through in regards to what your professor found, what the headmaster found.
Noise. Mr. Marcus. Illigain is a good name, though.
Oh,
That's a good name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's 2 L.
Illigain.
Illigain. I'm
Willow
Illigain.
Bourdain.
True.
I'm so gay.
Rose ill and gay.
All right.
Maybe.
Within those documents, by the way, you do have the address of your old home.
Whoa,
Nice.
whoa.
Should you decide
Alright,
to
guys.
do that, you now have the exact location.
I'm gonna walk out of the room and show everyone the papers and say, this is the address and the records for when my house burned down. My father is out there. He wasn't found.
Sorry. I don't remember. I don't know if you do. Did the Cheshire Cat really woman, devil, whatever she is, was
That's the
she
tag on
in
his collar.
control? Please return to.
I've returned.
Was
My dad's alive and I have the address.
Dad's alive.
Well, okay, that sounds like you have your dad's address. You have the address of your old home, and your dad's body was never found. That's what you found.
maybe he's shampoo.
Yes, Caroline. Did the devil?
Did she have control of whatever the frog toad guy is called before?
Control of? You mean knowledge of?
No, like control. Didn't she like have? Isn't she like the ring master or the beast master or whatever? And she
Oh.
takes control of these other guys. Wasn't that like her whole deal?
I didn't tell you guys about this, did I? Did I?
Well, we saw a shrine to her in when we went to Aryawood.
Right. Right.
She illustrated
'Cause-
the whole story.
Yeah, cause didn't it like leave at some point?
I don't think it left. I think it escaped.
Okay.
Yes. There is a sort of devil missing.
Do you know when?
But it should be here or in Vixelton.
Vexelton is a different.
Said no. That's not. That's what she said, right? Or here at all.
No, she said that your two leads are Adora or Adderall, and your home.
Okay.
And you chose this one first.
Right.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just thinking thoughts. But anyways,
I have thought
we-
about it. It is possible that it's the same beast. Same demon.
well, I meant more like maybe she sent it here to attack you and now she's, using you to get it back because something went wrong. You might have been what went wrong. Who knows? People are
Cray.
utspekulerte.
Well, in that case, I'd have two demons to kill. I do mostly laugh for a joke. Mostly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Just
think we
putting
should
it out
go.
there.
Yes. I think I have all I need. I have.
Nice.
Oh, I have. All right, that's a wrap. Get
Just wrap,
outta here.
folks. Good job. Good night.
That's all, folks. Whoosh.
Session's over.
Campaign's over. Bye
We
bye.
did it, guys.
Let's leave. Let's go back to the inn. I'm also gonna lock the door behind us with the chain.
We're also going to help make sure that all the doors close as they were supposed to be. Still, the signs of us being there are going to remain, but
Yeah, the broken down door.
lot. I'm keeping all these letters with me. By the way, I'm making sure. I think it's pretty obvious, but I'm putting it out there.
Information. Yeah,
Keeping all the information so I can pull back up at some time.
you should write it down in your inventory.
Yeah,
Wait, he has an inventory list?
He's
I have a
supposed
giant
to.
inventory list. What do you mean I haven't? What?
It was a joke about how we always forget to write things down.
We leave school and then we go back to the inn.
Okay.
I lock the doors.
Leaving out the way you came, as you unlatch or not unlatch, but like pull the chain out from the door to open it outward, wanting to vacate. As you've traveled around all the way around just to go out, you open the door to a massive hall. Warmly lit. Well lit with light, bright flames. Not the outside you expected. You see a red rug that leads all the way out into a central chamber. And sitting in one of the couches, leaned against the wall, a familiar feline figure. Well, don't just stand there. Come in.
I do.
And as each of you,
Everyone
one
can
by one, step into the domain of this entity, the doors shutting behind you on their own. Well, it would appear that this lead was a bust. And yet, we learned so much, did we not? Tell me, what have you learned?
I know where my home was, and I can now recreate an old memory.
You can
Getting-
you? That would be a sight to see.
Stick around, you just might see it.
Anything else? Anything of interest? Come in, come, make yourselves at home. And she disappears just from the couch. I have food. Should you be hungry or parched, if you need a drink, I have such as well. Don't worry, none of it's tainted. I know you worry. She reappears with like a platter in her hand.
I'll grab a chicken leg and a glass of wine.
It's more like cheeses and fresh meats.
I'll grab some cheese and a glass of wine.
She passes it to you. And as you take, it refills. Come in, come.
I look at the other like, why
There's
aren't you
enough for
taking
everyone.
the-
Relax.
Yeah.
This isn't a trick. I require your help just as you have once sought mine. And I care for my investments and their companions. Or don't trust the word of a devil. She snaps her fingers and a table appears before her where she sets the platter down. It's there should you wish, a free meal. I only inquire what you all have sought or learned, though I may see what you see and hear what you hear, as she kind of tugs at your collar, never so gently. I'm still curious. Maybe I've missed a detail or two. We are in this together, are we not?
Sure. I mean,
She literally ruffles your hair.
we have to.
That's the spirit. I did have a proposition. Since this lead was a bit of a bust, but not entirely, as we did learn that the other was a little more credible and some additional detail. I added a choice. Not for each of you, but as a collective. Because I am seeking your help. And not all of you are at the whims of my assistance, as she slightly tugs on it from afar. Sorry, the collar that you possess. The rest of you were roped into this. And as your troop, blue on black, I'd like to offer a reward. Depending on your success, that is. I would like my pet back. No offense, but you've got your own life to live. And I've got some discipline I would like to inflict on this demon I once held in my own... I was gonna say grasp, but, lock and chain is more apt. Here's what I offer you. A choice. I'm not going to dictate how you accomplish your goals or fulfill your debts. I would like Kylen-Jaal brought back to me alive. But if you see it fit to instead kill him, you will not leave empty-handed, just a little less better off. A reward still. I do wish to show myself as an asset to you mortals. I understand the
That kind of stuck with
distrust,
mortal.
but... I understand the distrust. It is natural for those of the material realm to distrust any one of us from the hells. But I assure you, I have your best interest in mind, just as I have my own.
How would we bring Kylen-Jaal back to you alive?
I'm sure you have your ways. You are powerful arcanists and sword slingers and whatever you call yourself, big guy. But nevertheless, should you require some help, I might be willing to help or part with something. I genuinely believe that you have the means and methods to accomplish this task on your own, though.
Of course we do.
That's my... I appreciate that. Should you complete this task, I would not be willing to give you Kylen-Jaal. But the assistance of one of my other pets? Now that's something I can offer at your beck and call. The
What kind of pet is this?
She tugs your collar. The power of a demon at your call. But alas, should you kill Kylen-Jaal, I would have no use for such an artifact. I can give you what would be consistent for your mortal capabilities. An item of domination. I'm afraid the powers of domination and permanent influence are my own, and I cannot bequeath those powers unto you. But an item, a chain and a collar, a latch to dominate someone else for a short spell, now that could be useful. I still think the power of a demon is far greater. But I leave that up to you all. The reward is your choice based on your actions. And you don't have to decide now. I know you have plenty of time and plenty on your plate. I've been patient this long, I can be a little more patient.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course, my dear. Anything.
When did Cumbulbus manage to wrangle his way out of your grasp?
It wasn't that long ago. Time, right. He would have left my influence. Probably before you were even born, my dear, as she points to Starry. How old are you again?
35 and counting.
I would hope in counting. I spent a good deal of influence making sure that in counting was permanent. From now. I say permanent, you're still mortal.
That's why I mentioned counting.
Then yes, it would have been before you were born.
Does that seem truthful?
Make an insight check.
I mean, devils are more like sly than like liars. I just haven't been questioning these things.
26.
She trying to make herself look like a terrible person. Like, yeah, I released it back in the wild. It didn't kill your parents, did it? Lol, I'm just fucking with ya.
Okay.
For most people, she's pretty hard to read. It's the whims of the devil, whether or not she's coming across as genuine or facetious, or... It's very hard to tell for most.
Also,
Devils
what
do
should
love
we
their
call
demons.
you? Because, I mean, we've heard Beastmaster, we've heard Chainmaster.
I don't really deal in beasts, though the demons themselves are beastly from time to time. Either works. If you're asking for my real name, sorry, dear. I'm far too familiar with the arcane methods. You won't be getting it
Kidding.
from me.
Fair enough.
I was just brainstorming like, how can I know? There gotta be spells for this.
Think of me as a benefactor. Someone who's donated a fair amount of power, effort, energy, and magic of my own to assist you in accomplishing your goal. A mutually beneficial goal. And if you're so averse, I give you my word that you will never have to interact with me again once this task is complete. For better or for worse.
When Cumbulbus is returned, either dead or alive, Starry's... the control you have over Starry
Will be
will
relinquished.
also... Good.
His blood was far too interesting to let die on the floor of a nobleman's house. Hotel, was it? Regardless.
Something like that.
Regardless of whichever it was, I have far too much vested interest to let him just die. But I'm afraid I don't have much more I can do beyond what's already done. I can
You say
assure
in
you,
my-
however, that this, as she tugs the collar again, will be removed upon completion of our deal. You help me, I help you. It's as simple as that.
You say you saw in my blood.
Yes. Everyone's blood has a story to tell. Whether rich or poor, of noble descent, of great importance, descendant of history or not, everyone's blood has a story to tell.
Do you know all of our stories? All of the stories our blood tell?
No. But his was far too familiar to pass up. And his, pointing at Spots, is non-existent. But I'm sure you all knew that already. Interesting,
Yes.
though. Life is a funny thing. Despite the lack of blood, and the lack of age, you still possess life. Fascinating.
Yes, very fascinating.
And you were the one who brought him to life, weren't you? All those years ago.
In a way.
Fascinating. Fate is a fascinating thing. Fickle yet so defined. I'm curious. Do you even recall what possessed you to create his life? Or to give him life with what you possessed? Or did you stumble your way upon that?
Honestly, it was just luck.
His existence, I call luck, points a Starry. His existence, points a Spot, I call destiny. There is something about each and every one of your blood. But I won't pry. I will leave your fates and destinies for you to find and decide.
I think we've come far. Great talk.
That we have. Do you wish to stay the night, or... I won't make you stay in the hells for the night. It's not exactly a comfortable sleep for the mortal lives. She snaps and the door opens. This time leading outside. Take care of yourselves. Mysterious things bump in the night, and the local townsfolk have been known to go missing. I wonder who's more at fault. Our perpetrator. Or whatever the fuck is happening in Vexelton. Good night, Blue on Black. And as you all find yourselves either walking out or thrown out through arcane means, you're outside the college, and the door closes behind you.
That was weirdly friendly.
I didn't even know
I'm
we
gonna
were all
lock it.
there. I missed that.
Mhm.
So I would have been drinking like a motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, you would have been like mid-drink down your like third glass of wine when you just would have been shunted outward, glass no longer in your hand.
Alive, got it.
Aw.
Yeah, like I didn't realize we were all there. I missed that part. I thought it was just Starry.
No, you're all there.
Kylen met again by.
All right. Well, now that we're out of there, I'm just gonna speak up. So I don't think we should do, apart from breaking Starry's contract, I don't think I trust this devil whatsoever. I don't think a devil's word is worth anything because we have not signed any form of contract. And I had to resist the urge to just tell her to go fuck herself and gonna do what she wants.
I appreciate you holding back. Verbal contracts are contracts. Can I try to see if I know anything about how devils with contracts work when it comes to like verbal?
What do you know about contracts? That would be more of a religion check.
Yeah. Can I do a religion check, see if I know that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Alright.
For
Funny enough,
the
Ari has a
nature
10
and
rel-
binds of infernal contracts.
27.
27. Whether verbal or written, contracts are contracts, binding in all their in all their entirety. Though it's worth noting that they are two ways. A contract is a contract, binding in all its entirety. While you are bond yourself, so is she.
And devils are very big on contracts.
And we were only given the opportunity that if we were to return the devil, I'll try to convey this to Kedrith in a most convincing way possible.
Well,
Not to say we should do it, but
I will mention as well, just to
Sorry.
kind of help you out. The contract you signed verbally,
Yeah?
is just to assist her, to finish this off and help her with this small little part of the plan. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as she considers it done, you're free. And she just told you the terms of that agreement.
Dead or alive.
I think
What do you think?
He was just letting you know he thinks.
no, I'm literally
He
thinking
thinks,
about it.
therefore he is.
Oh, true.
Okay, renade card. I think I want this thing dead as a motherfucker.
Okay. Then we kill it. We
But on
just
the
have
other
to find it
hand-
first.
It's a devil. Sorry, demon. It would
Yes.
kill anyway. It will kill. It's embodied chaos, essentially.
What did you roll on that religion check, by the way?
27.
27. That goes the same for most fiendish magic in general, just FYI. But also it's from those contracts and even belief that some demons and devils typically gain power. So through either having those subjects to further out their deeds and accomplish their goals for them, or even through the notion of contracts, even having warlocks can they gain power. So in
Would-
this case, you being bound to her does give her some power. Not only over you, but generally makes her more powerful. But that goes the same for each of the demons she possesses in her control. So if you were to
Yeah.
secure the demon, it would give her that power back that she once lost. But it's also, in this contract, you're kind of filling a void for her.
So yeah, she has a void of power for losing it, but also, so killing it would,
It would vacate that amount
Basically-
of power. She would lose access to some of her power when she would fulfill this contract, because not only would you no longer be filling the void, but the demon would no longer be in her possession as well. So she'd be losing access to that bit of power. You would weaken her. But that
So
doesn't mean
let
she
me
can't fill
ask
that power
this.
later.
If she loses power and she loses this demon thing, right? When she loses Starry in the contract, what does she gain from doing this? Because, like, why would she do something when she's just going to lose no matter what?
Well, not no matter what. You guys could let her
Yeah,
secure.
I'm asking what the benefit is for her.
Well, the benefit is that she wants control of Combulbus again.
Right.
But if
No, but
we're
if
not
we
gonna
kill-
give her that,
Yeah, dead is control. Maybe there are people or creatures or gods or something that are upset about it being around. Maybe she's being restrained in some way. We don't know.
Right, but I'm saying that, like, we can't just assume that there's not some kind of hidden bullshit here.
It's a contract. Devils are pretty straightforward on their contracts. No,
Devils
they're
lie.
not really.
Everybody lies.
Everybody lies, but what we know is what we know. And I really don't see how there's something we wouldn't know about our contract. Whatever's after this, that's something we don't know, but I know to kill it or to capture it. Of course, there's also chain and or the thing.
the
Hellspawn,
collar?
collar, and the power and all, but essentially there shouldn't be anything more. Anything more.
There shouldn't be. But we don't know that there isn't.
No, and you don't know whether or not you wake up with a demon on you, or a dragon. There shouldn't be. I doubt it. That's what I'm saying.
I shouldn't fall dead tomorrow. That doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen.
I understand your concern, Cadrith, though. I do appreciate it.
We're making decisions based on the information we have at the moment. If we learn
you're-
more later, we will reevaluate.
I agree. Are you saying you'd rather capture it, Cadrith, or?
Well, okay. I think that what it sounds like is that she wants control over this thing. She even specifically said that we will get less of a reward if we kill this thing. So, at best, if there are no hidden things at play, we get a worse reward if we kill it. And if there is some other shit that's going on that I think is going to be negative if we kill this thing, what she wants is control and power. I feel like it works better for us either way if we capture this thing. Because I feel like there is less of a chance of running into some circumstances we weren't prepared for. And even if there aren't, clauses that are going to be a surprise or something like that, even if there's not, we get a better reward anyway.
No.
Of course, that's discounting that you have a personal beef with this demon, right? I don't hold that against you. That I understand completely. So at the end of the day, I feel like this is your decision. But I just want to put it out there that we potentially get better rewards or maybe like less serious consequences if we do take this thing.
Kind of like how you have a better work life if you don't piss your boss off.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, if we somehow manage to fuck this up, right? Like, she's not going to be happy with us. And it's potentially going to lead to a worse outcome. But I don't know. Like I said, it's not my decision, but I just think there are things that have to be considered.
How about we keep it in mind? If there's a possibility of capturing it and we see the chance would help us, with the information we might gather in the future, we'll do it.
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
With that
Sleep
talk,
time.
you find yourselves
Sleep
back
time.
at the tavern. Like I said, you
Drinking
can
away.
uncomfortably fit yourselves like 3 to a room with Illican or 4 to a room without, and then Spot can just watch the halls for you all in sentry mode.
Me
Y'all
and
funny.
me and Goran just take 4 hours each.
Starry's also like Elven, so he could also do that too.
Yeah, but he needs to sleep.
He's a growing boy. 35.
He's just a child.
In any case, eventually you guys find yourselves having completed a long rest. And the next day is
Yay.
yours. What would you like to do?
I would
Fine,
like
yeah.
to win everything. I would like to win life, please.
No.
No.
Just no.
What?
Boring.
In fact, you get minus points in life.
I will not allow it.
This is bullshit.
Thank you.
So
Actually, I
mean.
have an ability on my sheet that lets me win everything, so I'm gonna use that now.
Really? I don't remember you being a halfling.
Wait, when?
No,
You can-
you gave me that ability. You just forgot.
I have the feature
Yeah,
where
I'm
I
gonna-
get to aim a weapon at Riley, and they
I
have to make me win the game.
Kedris had the feature where he wins D&D.
Yeah,
You win
I
D&D.
just haven't used it.
But
until
only
now.
in game.
Right. You know, I thought
Um,
it seemed like poor sportsmanship, but I feel like now's the time. You know.
I would. I'm gonna just discuss with the group whenever we're all together again. Everyone's awake and shit. Meeting downstairs, whatever it is.
Can we get breakfast?
Sure.
Can we get
Caroline
nice
wants
breakfast?
pastries.
Yeah, I do.
The
Caroline
breakfast
Hall.
is alright. No pastries, unfortunately. But
What?
Can I?
Let's do
Can
this.
I? Okay. If I slept early,
mhm.
could I have early in the morning gone and seen if there was a bakery that was selling pastry?
The town is known for like breads and wheats and things like that. So yeah, there would be a bakery. Early in the morning wouldn't be open, but it could be open. It'll be open later. It's
I guess
probably,
it'll
like,
be lunch pastries.
brunch. You can do brunch. It's just not as open as
True.
like the breakfast at a tavern was ready on. Yeah,
Or
We can get
Oh.
mimosas, make a day of it.
of which
I had mimosas
breakfast
today.
is literally
No, samosas.
like breakfast is literally like a sausage mash from some of the local farm animals and over easy eggs.
English breakfast.
There is no choice. Sausage is okay though. I mean,
I got polymorph to a chair.
okay.
eating the sausage with a flagon of ale.
Sure.
That's all
Let me close. Fuck, my phone fell down.
Bruh.
Damn, look at my
Motherfucker's
phone,
trying to-
bro.
Motherfucker's trying to. Did you actually break your phone?
No, I did it a couple days ago.
Okay, I was about to say. Jesus
I
Christ.
fucked it up real bad. Oh, now my knees hurt.
Motherfuckers over here trying to fucking cosplay as plastic.
My
Man.
ears burn.
Oh my god.
I will meet up with the group during breakfast and say, I want to use the memory today.
Okay.
When?
Well, do we think we should talk to like some people? I don't remember how big memory is.
I don't know, a couple dozen feet. 50 feet. Out of character, 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah. Um.
I feel like it's like I feel like the area that it affects is big enough, especially if we're gonna do it outside of the home, that we might want to like tell some people, be like, hey, we're gonna do some crazy things.
How about we check out the place, see where it is first, and then we can see what we need to do. If it's in the outskirts, we might not have to do much. But if in the center, then maybe even contact the guards. People
Yeah.
running out screaming.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna. How much for breakfast? Is it included?
Just enough to sate you for the day. You'd still probably need to find food in the afternoon or evening.
He's asking about cost.
Oh, it came with the room.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tip the chef like a gold.
They would greatly appreciate that.
Story is single-handedly like resurrecting Mavius economy.
With a
You-
gold.
You certainly can. You guys have the capital to do so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably for
I
the
could
best.
literally build. Not like this would serve a small town. This would serve a medium-sized town. Like this is a big town. I could make a town.
Sorry, gonna. How much for the town?
I don't know, a couple thousand gold. Done. Or I don't know how much. Whatever.
Yeah, probably a bit more than that.
I don't know. I mean,
$4.
I'll give you
Four.
5.
That's a great deal. They gotta take that.
yeah, I want to look around. Are there street signs? There's street signs. It's not that bad looking over.
Yeah, there are street
mean-
signs. Sure.
Yeah.
What is my?
You also know where it is. You knew the street, you just didn't know which of the houses. Because there's a new house on top of your old house.
Motherfucker, finish that sentence.
Eh?
Fight me.
What's my address?
Fuck you!
What the fuck?
You
Oh, because
know
you-
what your
because the-
address is. Can we move on?
It's obviously Mavia Ave 3.
It's 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
308 Negra Aurora Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Roswell, New Mexico.
We're really funny, guys.
It's
So
it's
funny.
long before time had a name.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
At the end of time.
Before time went. I would like to visit.
As
Yeah.
you make your way down the familiar street and to the address with certainty of its origin, you find yourself in front of a painted home with relatively pristine windows, a two-story building with not much yard, no fence separating it from any of its neighbor houses, and what looks like a very, very small porch that only covers the front of the door. Very different from the house you remember that once burned down, but was once present at this location.
Colors the home.
This would have been more of like a grayish white.
Boring. My house was lavender.
Excuse
Right.
you?
Lavender. Lavender. Right? Right?
Lavender. It's funny how we all knew what you said, but we still were like, what?
Um.
To be fair, I was lost.
You
Lavender.
said it as if you were saying it in Icelandic, which is kind of funny.
Lavender.
Yeah.
Kommer från Finland, är från... Ojte pojt, pojte, hojte hoj.
All right.
Lavender.
Fucker.
Motherfucker. I Do anything here look familiar? Like the land of like plot of land, the walkway, the road, signs, trees,
The
anything?
walkway
Anything I
might have
can.
been similar, if not extended. The property being pushed back a little farther than what it once was. But other
That's
than
good.
that, the street's vaguely familiar, and some of the houses as well. Like you've definitely been here before.
Caroline, you think I could ask the people in the home if I could come in for this? Think that makes sense?
I
Potentially.
mean, you could ask.
Do I see anyone through the windows or anything?
Do you go looking through the windows
No, like from the street. Can I see anything obvious? Anyone at
on the
home?
street side? Make a perception.
Are
check.
there lights inside? Are the lights on?
Please, what name, Emma?
Is there smoke coming out of the chimney?
You said perception check?
During the summertime? No. And perception check, yeah.
It's not summertime. It's early.
Summertime sadness. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Just from the immediate view, it doesn't look like there are any like lights on inside, which is pretty normal for like daytime. A lot of the light is just daylight coming in. The windows are wide open though. Not like the windows themselves are open. The blinds are open, I mean.
Okay.
And there's a pie, and I start floating like.
No, smartass.
Smells so good.
The windows themselves are shut. They are fixed. You can see what looks like the blinds are open from where you can see, and possibly somebody inside, though you don't see anyone directly. It doesn't look like the blinds are closed and like people don't want people looking inside. They're using the windows for daylight.
Gotcha.
Do you go knocking on the door?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I'll walk up with him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just like half
Please fix my
step
wording.
behind him.
Sure. I'm assuming the rest of the whole party is here, maybe just like off in the street. While
Yeah.
you two are okay.
I'm trying to let them like stay behind,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
not as
Get outta here, you-
intimidating.
You guys look weird. We'll just give it a second.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Don't mind the 6 people behind me. You're good.
Don't
You're
mind the
safe.
half demon and the half giant and all of the other people that we have.
The Warforged,
Robot
the
Gith.
Gith.
What?
And the 19-year-old girl.
Yeah.
War robot. Which war robot?
Star, you kind of knock
I don't-
on the door. As you do, a moment passes before you see somebody eventually, like, unlock the door and open it. Hello. You see, what looks like a half-elfen woman. She seems to be like she was in the middle of probably cleaning or something, with like a dress pulled to the side and equipment like set off to the side, but she's got her hair pulled up and she's kind of looking around. Can I help you?
Yeah, actually. I used to live here. I'm Alex Schultz.
From the house that burned down here.
Yes, that's me.
I had heard about that. I'm really sorry about what happened.
It's
Can
fine.
I
It's been many years.
do anything for you? Do you want to
Yes.
come inside and have a drink?
That would be great. I'm going to walk in with Caroline.
Okay. Hello, miss.
Hello, miss?
But that's
Hello,
sorry.
miss. She said hello, miss, to
Oh, okay.
you.
Hello.
And closes the door behind you. I'm really sorry about what happened. I'm afraid I don't really know much about the incident, only what the neighbors had told me after my husband and I had moved in.
That's great. I'm happy the line is being used. As a matter of fact, I am searching for information, but you don't need to know anything. I just need to ask you for a small favor.
Sure. And she goes and like takes a pitcher of water and begins to pour you each a glass.
Right. I'm looking for the word in English. Yeah. I have something of a magical artifact that will help me recall memories. And I'm trying to figure out exactly what happened right here many years ago.
Okay.
It can show, say, memories. It sounds very strange, and it looks even weirder, but I need to be here doing it, and I was going to ask you if I could kindly be here while it happens. Use your home for a minute.
I don't see why not, as long as it's not too disruptive. That should be fine. My husband's currently asleep upstairs, but
We can come back later if that would be better later in the day.
I don't think it would be too much of an issue. He genuinely probably just sleep right through it. But
It might be a little disturbing. It's a visual and audible
oh,
illusion.
Of exactly what did happen. It'll look, horrific, potentially, and sound like a nightmare. I don't recall all of it, but,
okay. I understand. I don't honestly think it'd be too much trouble. I'm not sure if my husband would want to see this or not. But regardless, I don't think that I'd want to see it. If it's going to bring back what happened. If you need the space, that's fine. Just how what's going to happen with it? Could it cause any damage, or...
No.
I will
It's
assure you it will not cause any
an
damage.
illusion.
Yes.
Okay.
It will illustrate
Let me
what happened. That's
Double
that's
check
all.
time. It says it's like 10 minutes or
I think
something.
yeah,
right?
I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll mention that. It should only last for 10 minutes.
But if you want, you and your husband can take some time at one of the inns or maybe go to the bakery. We would be happy to pay for anything that you get.
That... Make a persuasion check.
I'm assuming Caroline because she mentioned it.
Yeah, it'd be Caroline, but you can also, I would say you can either participate or help, but Caroline has to make at least a check.
I'm not proficient, but can I still help?
You can help, yeah. Give Caroline advantage.
I'll give you advantage.
Oh my
'cause
god.
I am the
Me.
Alex Schultz. but people know that.
27.
27.
Oh
She thinks for a minute.
God!
I rolled an 8 and a 12.
Oh, sorry about the honey.
Yeah. A trip out to the pastry shop might actually be pleasant. I'll go wake my husband. Thank you.
Thank you.
She
Okay,
leaves
so-
you in the dining room, and some time does
Well-
pass. Eventually you hear two sets of footsteps make their way down. After some time, more time has passed, probably for him to get dressed, but he comes down the steps, a button shirt put together. Looks like a very well put together human. Hello? I believe you are the individual who used to live here. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Yeah.
Um,
I'll reach out, shake his hand, like Alex Schultz.
Henry... Fuck.
Kissinger.
No!
Henry Falk.
Henry
Henry
Faulkner.
Falk.
Faulkner. Sure. I like Faulkner.
Sure.
Henry Faulkner. And this is my wife, Annabelle.
I
We appreciate your offer, and as long as the house isn't disturbed too much, then we would allow you to use our house. Not a problem at all.
Thank you.
Couldn't thank you enough.
When will you be accomplishing this?
Anytime during the day. What do you think would
Yeah.
fit most for you guys?
Well, I don't necessarily need too much sleep this night, but if you'd like to accomplish it now and just kind of get it over with, that'd be fine too. We'll make ourselves sparse for the moment.
Thank you.
Would work.
We understand this can be a very difficult time for you, Mr. Schultz. Take as much time as you need.
Thank you.
Suppose we should make ourselves scarce, and we shall be back. You said 10 minutes? We'll say
Yeah, maybe
Shouldn't take
stay
more than-
for half an hour.
we'll take
just-
an hour away then.
Thank you.
And
Yay! Yay!
Hey!
like I said, just don't disturb much if you can help it.
Of
And
course.
good luck. Come on, Dan.
Thank you.
And the two make their leave. Notable as well, they didn't take any money.
I was about to give him.
It
but
has
I was
been
like,
noted.
I'll give him like
No,
what
they
it
didn't
took
take
and
any
like
money.
a little extra.
I'm
They-
gonna put 10 after they've left. I'm gonna just put 10 gold
Okay.
in their
10 gold.
curtains.
Yeah, okay. In their curtains?
No, in their
What?
in their couch cushions, so they can find 10 gold.
Jesus, okay.
Not
Like
I was-
loose or in a pouch? Because
no,
I was just
loose, okay. It's just tucked in there. Alright.
so that they never know we gave them money. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is an illusion. It says that memory will open up.
Yes, it
revealing
is a
scenes of
harmless
strange
effect.
blue lit. Begin to
Yeah.
mimic the recalled event, and then the memory and event will. That's why I was like, hold on a minute. It says when a memory is active, the event/memory it shows can be fast forward. Like event doesn't happen.
Yeah, the house will burn down once you activate this memory.
Imagine like firing like the most like biggest weapon of all time, and then just like, all right, memory again.
For reference, by the
Like,
way,
That'd be
Copying it.
for reference, the actual effect can last up to an hour or until you guys have made 3 checks involving the event. Otherwise,
why did we think
the
it's 10 minutes?
you get
'Cause it
10
says
minutes
10
of the event that took place in your memory. So a total of 10 minutes
Right.
you get to
Right.
recall. And you can go back, replay it over and over again, and using memory to kind of rewind and fast forward as needed. You only get the 10 minutes of memory of the event that you can look through. You have an hour to look through it, and you can make up to 3 checks. Once the 3 checks are made or an hour is up, the event ceases.
Okay.
I gotta tell, this is one of the
So,
coolest items ever.
How big is the house?
This house is probably like a moderate size. You can imagine like upstairs, probably no more than 2 bedrooms at most.
Yeah. Because like I'm
Um,
trying to figure out if the entire image will be inside the house or if it will like extend to the outside of the house as well.
Do we know if this is if the original house was like bigger or smaller than the current one?
Well, really, you mentioned that it was that the house plot was kind of pushed to the side because of the street being wider.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, that the
yeah,
house was
it's-
pushed backwards on
Correct.
the lot.
Yes.
So
So
there
put
would
it-
be a whole like 60-foot area that it takes place in, which
Yeah.
What is that?
isn't a lot. But if
I-
you
I
wanted
was
to,
kind of-
Like 20 method. 20
let's
gånger
double
20
check
method.
this actually. It says 60
That's
foot.
like that's
Well, no, 60-foot radius from memory, which means 120-foot diameter. So actually, it's a
Oh,
pretty huge,
yeah.
huge area. Which honestly would probably cover most of the house. Andrew, if you were to do it like in this foyer area, like where the front door is, you could have the door open and just kind of let it play to the street and up here if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out because I think that we should probably like make some sort of like what's it called?
Great
Fuck.
question.
Barrier? Human barrier.
Yeah, but not like barrier wasn't the word I was looking.
Like a safe area.
Shroud?
No, like when something is
Like police tape kind of thing?
essentially.
Perimeter.
Yeah, perimeter.
Okay.
That
There
we
you
should
go.
like make a perimeter around where the memory will be so that yeah.
People know or
Making
understand like
mistakes.
what's going on. Yeah. I mean, you can
Yeah,
guesstimate
that
it, and
something is happening.
you guys have
Nothing
like
to see
8 people.
here.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I'm necessarily gonna be very useful in, like, looking at the memory. So I'm thinking I might want to stay, like, basically right on the street edge of the memory so that if anyone has any questions, I can be, like... I'm more proficient with talking to people.
You are. That's true.
Yeah.
Everybody
be
else can do
boring.
the checks.
Yeah. Go do smart things.
All right. I will reiterate, just because this is an important event, be careful who's making what checks, because once 3 checks are made, the whole thing ends.
Yeah.
That is your DM's warning. It's the one and only you're gonna get.
Let me know if you need persuasion checks, and I will stay out of it if you don't need it.
I think, well,
Yeah,
that's...
if we need to wrestle any bystanders, I got my athletics.
I will mention specifically, for the next hour, after being activated by the user, any player or suitable NPC at the DM's discretion may make or re-roll up to 3 wisdom or intelligence checks involving the displayed event. So they have to
So
be like
we
intelligence or
could-
wisdom-based events, based checks.
So we could use an Aria perception if we need a perception check.
Correct. If Fari were here.
Wait, no, right? I can do something actually.
But it's more like your persuasion checks while you're in the area talking to people
yeah,
around
can you
here
make
aren't going to
better?
affect anything involving, like, those don't count.
Smarter?
I can make
Is it
Starry
not-
way smarter.
Yeah,
it's
make
not
story
made to-
smarter.
You want-
Okay.
Okay.
Involving this displayed event. So.
Do we
So
know
he-
that
so
like
that
we
he
should
can do,
do we know that we should like be balancing these checks, or like is that
I
like
mean,
out of game
we have
knowledge?
used memory multiple times before. I feel like we
It's
have.
intelligence and wisdom. I feel
understanding
like
of
I'll be fine myself. It's also
But like,
mostly going
you
to
would
be
get
I know
advantage.
it to be wise to like also like give Illican stuff or something like that? Since they use wisdom.
Maybe. I mean, if you want to upcast it and like target 2 people, you can. Let's go for
I don't
it.
think if I can like I think I can only do one of the effects, right?
At a time when you... So hey, what is it? Enhance ability?
Yeah.
So you couldn't do.
So I don't think I can do
2
wisdom and
different
intelligence. I would just
people
have to do
doing 2
intelligence
different
twice.
things. Yeah.
What kind of rolls do you need?
Well,
were looking
probably
at,
some
like-
investigation stuff. I was also
Mhm,
thinking.
mhm.
I don't know.
So, really quick, just as a rule, enhance ability, you touch a creature and bestow upon it, bestow upon it magical enhancement, choose one of the following effects to target it. The effects
Yeah.
are listed. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot 3rd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each slot above 2nd. That means that each
Yeah.
creature you target gets the same effect.
Right, okay. Yeah, then it's not gonna be that useful.
But
I'll
it does
definitely
mean,
give
like, if 2
Starry-
of you wanted to target it with choosing different effects and target multiple people, you guys can combine the effects in that way. I would allow
Well,
that.
I think I'm the only one that has enhance ability, sadly.
Doesn't Illican also have it or no?
Oh,
Not
maybe.
prepared.
Ah, that
Whatever,
checks out.
Use it. Well, yes, I will do enhance ability on Starry and give him advantage on all intelligence checks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright. Fox is cunning.
I'll be right back.
I appreciate it.
Spot, roll 80-20.
Of course. 9.
9, you're
Nothing
fine.
happened.
Okay. And then, Starry, you're going to... God, I hate that this is the moment that Caroline fucking walks away, because she really should be hearing this. She'll hear about it later, though, I think.
She'll watch the VOD.
She'll watch the VOD, yeah. So, that'll at least help. Are you
I mean,
guys...
if she's on the
Yeah, tell her to go put the fucking headphones on or watch the stream while she's on the shitter.
Actually, also, since I am doing this, I'm just gonna use all my reactions to keep bending luck, if that's okay.
How many times can you bend luck?
I can bend luck. Let me see. How much does bend luck cost again? I forget. It costs. It's just 2 sorcery points,
Okay.
which means that I can do it 8 times. Well, yeah, we did rest, so 8 times. Yeah.
Only 8 times. Oh, because you have an odd number of points. That's right.
Well,
Okay.
I have 16. No, that's 8.
Yeah, it's 16. It's
I
8.
think
You're
these are
right. You're right.
I could technically convert spell slots, but I'll get to that if we do more than 8.
Gotcha. So I'll keep that in mind if anybody's gonna, because you only need 3, or if somebody else is like really needing a
Yeah.
skill check, that's fine too.
I'll just bend luck on them. You know.
Yeah, I gotcha. That works for me. Does anybody
I'm
else have
doing it
anything else they want to do before we start this? Look at everything you want to do. Jack, do you have anything you want to start with or cast or? This is your prep phase. Get your prep out now.
I don't think I have anything else that could be useful here.
Okay. All right.
I does not have one. I'm kind of dumb for just carrying around my fucking memory in my backpack. 30 pounds, by the way.
Yep. Memory is 30 pounds. It's a 30 pound fucking paperweight. All right.
It's like crystal ball, right? Strange golden orb. I always imagine it like a purple,
Nope.
like the glowing orb from Terraria.
Ah, shit's a solid gold orb. Quote, by the way. This strange golden orb without a single mistake, fracture, or seam weighs about 30 pounds and has a unique property to call upon, yada yada yada. But it describes what it looks like. So,
I like
Nice.
that.
as you place your hand on memory, take a deep breath and call forth the events of your past. You watch as the seams of memory reveal themselves. The mechanism splits open, and the blue wisps of ancient energy crawl out and reshape the world around you. While not removing the walls of the current house that is here, walls are created of the house that once was, extending out beyond the porch that is just outside the front door, and even out to the street, where some of this new memory was once permitted, once created. And in this memory, in this event, you look around, and Starry, as if the event were playing out in full force ahead of you, you remember a horrifying image. You see, as you hide, right underneath the stairwell above, behind something that obscures your vision, obscures your body from this monster standing right outside the door of the front door of your house. This beast, these glowing eyes in the darkness. A grin that you will never forget the day you die. The fires engulfing everything around you. You remember that day. As terrifying as it was then, as terrifying as it is now. As you kind of shake that fear down and try to calm your nerves, remembering such an event, you look around and you see, strangely, where you once were, something's there. But like the wisps have conjured just like this weird ball. It's
Is
really hard
it-
to tell what that is, but you know you were there.
Is it around me?
completely engulfing you. No visual of baby Starry. Just a ball where vision is obscured. You turn to the right to where the door once was, and you see the guttural, beastly image of this toad-like demon, claws reaching around the door frame as it looks inside. A wide grin on its face. Just as you replay it, just as you remember it. And you see something beyond that. Something that your memory doesn't quite catch. But something you know is there. Everyone watching this, you can see, as this monster is outside the blue, ghostly image of a house engulfed in flames, crumbling in on itself. Any of you outside see a man standing on the street, a wound on his hand, looking at the beast, looking at the house. You swear it was Starry, just much older, grizzled, dreadful. Looks at his hand, looks at the tattoo on his arm, looks at the house. The beast turns to this figure. You have done well. Come. It lurches towards this man and waits. No! An arcane rift appears before him as the two figures step into it and disappear. The house begins to collapse, and the memory stops.
I would like to go back and make a note of the tattoo. I want to scribble it down.
Make a
Make a
perception
copy.
check.
All right.
I think I would have this if I would.
Actually,
Didn't I?
make an Arcana
Um,
check.
Arcana check.
This will be an Arcana check, which you'll have advantage.
Should I do it on D&D Beyond, or should I?
Make an Arcana check. I don't care how.
I'm just gonna check my die here.
Okay.
That's an 11 plus Arcana 14, 15 total.
You have advantage.
Advantage?
Advantage. Excuse me.
And add D4.
Are you
From
giving me your
spot.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just giving you all.
Next
of
up's an 18 plus 4, which is 22.
Plus
I'm
one
using
D4.
that one plus a D4, so let me get my D4 out. Excuse me. Thank you, dice. Please. Dice gods on easier today. That's a 3. So
25.
27.
20.
Wait, 22. 25.
25.
25. It was 24.
It's not a
25.
tattoo, it's a brand.
A brand.
It is an
Walmart
eldritch
brand.
Nope. It is an eldritch brand of some kind that seems to be binding to this demon. A pact. The markings of a demonic pact.
Save money, live better.
Walmart.
A demonic
I hate you.
pact.
Well,
I
I'm
had to.
shook
I had
about what
to.
happened. I think I would go up to Starry's like, did you burn down your own house? What's going on?
It's not
Well,
me, dude.
Why the
That's
why the
probably
fuck
not
did you do that,
literally
bro?
him, right?
This is my
It's
father.
always
we're
him.
talking about.
Dad.
That's your father.
I'm a genius,
I-
guys.
I don't know what a dad
That's
is. But that makes
my
sense.
that's my 16 intelligence at work, guys.
No, I mean,
Nobody
Spot,
else
you've
could have
seen
figured
my
it.
dad before.
Well, I hate your dad.
Yeah, but he looks incredibly a lot like me.
He's literally a guy, and you're literally a woman.
Okay, what kind of brand is
But
this?
I'm
What do I get
a
on
dad.
my 25?
It's just
I'll
that
think
it's a
about that.
part. It's a pact brand, like something that
Brand of
binds him
sacrifice.
to a pact that he made with this demon.
It's like a visual manifestation of the pact.
Is it the same demon that Starry is bound to, or like?
Starry's not
Well,
bound to
I
a
don't
demon.
have a.
Starry's bound to
Oh,
a
right,
devil,
devil.
and his pact is in the form of something much more unique.
Spot doing fiend racism.
True.
Anyway, I get a scribble down, correct?
Yeah.
Like a little illustration.
Yeah, you pause it and
Sweet.
go and mark it out and start writing it out.
I want to go back to the. This kind of reminds me of Cyberpunk, how you go back and forth and try to get like information out of memory.
I
Yeah,
get it.
I
I get the ref.
thought you were about to say something.
No, shut
yeah,
up. You're wrong.
I didn't have this
I
at work, actually.
want to go back to the.
Give me 1 second.
Dog was so excited.
We're going. Oh no, we're going. Anywhere.
Sorry, roommate came back and all I could hear was their conversation. Go ahead.
Your dog keeps following you. It's very
He's
cute.
a shadow. Look at this boy.
Oh, I love him. I miss him so much. Yes. I would like to go back to the. You said some kind of orb, some kind of
Mm-hmm.
shield-like thing around
Something
me.
that surrounded you, yeah.
Can I try to figure out what the hell that is all
Sure.
about?
Go ahead and make another Arcana check.
Arcana check with advantage. Do I also get my D4 for this one, Spot? How do you see your thing?
Yes.
Spot's been like following you around, being like, "You got it."
Mm.
Just the chaotic manipulation around him.
All right. Let
This
me.
is not overpowered.
Do I get
We're level
D4?
18. We
for
can
every
just admit
check?
it. It's fine. We're supposed to be
Well,
powered.
as long as I have source shape points, yes,
Roll
you
a
get for
d20 with advantage plus 1d4.
Could I roll the D4 for every single both of them?
Well,
You do it
one
every-
of them
Well,
Well,
count.
it doesn't matter.
Paragia, roll it.
Mhm.
You don't get to roll the d4 with advantage. You roll a d4.
That's what I asked about. Cool. Okay. So
Handsome boy.
plus
First try to
4.
make
That's
me
2
roll
plus 4 is
source
6.
points, bro.
And no.
He's hungry, that's why.
15 plus 4 is 19 plus a 3.
22.
22. What's with the 22?
You take a look at this, and you think to yourself that it was bizarre, because you don't... What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Doug, quit, baby. It'll happen
It's a
soon.
mother's love.
Starry's a warlock?
Starry, you take a look at the spell, the arcane, whatever it is around you. It is some kind of a spell that's protective. Whatever it was, it seems to have shielded you from the demon's gaze. So when it stared at you, it never actually stared at you. It just stared behind you, around you, looking around to see the success of this chaos. The spell itself, you take a look, and it seems to be some kind of like a physical protection. But as you look beyond just the physical detection, even you're not there. And it tells you something interesting. You, at this point in time, were under the effects of the non-detection spell.
Non-detection.
The physical
'Cause I was
protection,
immediately
though,
thinking,
you're
like-
not familiar with.
I was thinking like protection from good and evil. Because that's an orb, I think. Is it?
No.
It looks like that in Boulder's
No.
Gate. I can't remember. Okay.
It's just
It's got-
on the person.
It's an orb in BG3, okay?
Well,
Sorry, did you hear that?
A little bit.
You heard
You're-
one
you-
woof.
I mean, do you
That's
not
very
think
loud.
Ignis every time you do firebolts in
No.
anything?
Literally,
I don't
Damn
no.
you.
have firebolt.
Half elf without firebolt.
I'm
Whatever.
not a half elf.
Elf without firebolt.
And now
That's
you're
even
doing
more
elf
random.
racism. Wow.
Anyways,
Well, if anyone deserves it.
It's Caroline.
I do have one.
No elves.
I'm gonna ask Caroline. Actually, Caroline and actually, just everyone.
everyone's here.
What do you guys gather from this?
I'm not paying attention, or I haven't been. What's going on?
I think your
I've been paying
dad
attention
might
at
be
a
like a
character.
bad
Cadmus is
guy.
not paying attention.
That's fine.
Oh,
And also he somehow did bad. He did the bad thing.
oh. Well,
I
that's not
missed
good.
the beginning of the memory.
Yeah,
Yes.
Starry's dad was the one commanding the demon thing, whatever.
Well,
That's,
I gathered that his dad had a pact with the demon, with Combulbus.
I'm so pissed.
You can't
But-
shake your head, Riley. This is in character. I can get it wrong in character.
Was that not right? Isn't there's my dad with a pact with the demon? What the hell? Anyway.
Is it actually your
uh,
dad? Or is it your dad's evil twin?
It could be Starry from the future.
Wow, wow, wow.
Like he goes back in time to ensure that it happened after he went back in time in the first place to stop it.
Yeah, so
Do
we
I
throw
see
a
my
wrench in
mother
all
in-
this fucking plans and just make sure that we throw time travel in the mix of all this. What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, wish.
Okay.
I wish to go back in time and kill my whole family.
Pro tip: don't do that.
Do I see my mother and brother?
You do not. They're not in the foyer.
I'd like to go upstairs.
Okay. You find yourself the physical stairs of the house that actually exists, and make your way up the stairs past the faded walls that were once present, and you can see in the engulfed flames the bodies of your mother and brother.
That's what I need to know.
You see they are together.
A little comforting.
That's crazy.
They didn't die alone.
Oh, yeah, but
Slightly.
using the word comforting upon your mother and brother's dead corpses is not common.
Knowing that there wasn't anything incredibly like soul torture or anything like that. I don't know.
No, I guess I
Whatever.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Talia. There was a protection around me, and then I saw the demon going downstairs from upstairs. Then
Nope.
my father. No.
The only part you saw was the demon at the front door,
Oh,
looking
thought
at
I
the
walked
work
downstairs.
of the chaos in front of him.
right. And then. What was it that my father said again? I want to redo that one. Rehear it.
Your father didn't say anything. Kalmbabos said something.
He said something.
He said that he was proud of your father's work.
And then they walked into a portal.
Yep. The demon being very demanding, but yes.
Your dad even do though?
I have
thought
a
the demon was the one that burned
suggestion.
everything.
If you don't have anything else you'd like to investigate, I have a
I'm
thought.
thinking about trying to figure out where the portal leads. Is that what you're going to say?
That was my other thing.
What was your first thing?
My first thing, just because of what Kambalba said, and because you were shielded with the magic that you said, was if maybe I could try to read your father and see if there's any sign of unwillingness or hesitation or anything. But it's up to you.
I will mention at the in the middle of the right before the portal was created by his father, there was hesitation, like he was processing what he had just done, but that was only obvious in the sense that the demon told him let's go, and he hesitated before being shouted at by the demon to open the portal.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can delve deeper into those emotions potentially. It would be your third and final
It's up to
check.
you.
I don't know if this is stupid thought. This is in character, by the way.
Hmm.
But like, I know it's a memory and all, but could you possibly cast Identify on the protection spell? Maybe see who cast it?
You may.
That is true. That isn't a. That on the sorry on the what? So my mind was just in
On
wording.
the protection spell that was on you. That you talked
Wouldn't
about.
it just show up that it's like? Wouldn't if you cast Identify on it, just show up that the memory thing is active and that's it?
I don't know.
That's
Pretty
what
sure
I
it-
feel like would happen.
Maybe.
I'll take
the time for it
let me
anyway.
double
Glare
check.
in
Let me
her
double
eye.
check because I'm pretty sure that is a good point. Just because memory
How far into the
is
memory are we?
it's an
Couple
illusion.
minutes?
So
Rule of
open
cool.
up, revealing seams. Can I recall them? perfectly?
Rule of greed.
Copy moved. Shoved.
Alright, why did you cast Identify in the moment? Are you stupid?
One memory is active. Shows fast forward. Okay. No. Though they are not bound to the memory, both memory and the user must be in the same 5-foot square physically touching to adjust the displayed event. Additionally, each creature that can see or hear memory, each creature that can see and hear memory, both see and hear the displayed event respectively, allowing a new perspective to be witnessed from any observable angle. For the event or memory to qualify, the user only has to have been present in that event. And it's up to DM's discretion as to like how far that extends out. But yeah.
Okay, so it's just totally up to Riley then.
Well, I did make the fucking thing.
Well,
I just
mean,
wrote it in a way that it would make it easier for other people to have access to like modifying what fits best in their scenarios.
Riley, I
And I
don't
mean-
have a comprehensive list of what you did and did not write.
Teehee.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I made
That's so
this.
silly of you, Kevin. That's
Cool.
so silly of you not to have that. I mean, if it
My
helps,
bad, I'll do better next
He's-
time.
unless someone else is
Getting
about to
better.
do it, Starry needs to use Wish on it because he can't ritual cast it for 10 minutes because then memory is gone.
No, we have it
Memory's
for
not a
we
spell.
have it. It lasts. The memory lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the range of like time for the there's a video for 10 minutes, but I'm allowed to go anywhere within those minutes for an hour.
I would say that yeah, you can use identify on the spell that's being cast in this instance.
And that does not use a check. Just
Nope,
making
it
sure.
doesn't.
Great. I'll do that. How far? But before I actually do it, how far into the hour of memory are we? You'd say.
Not now.
Yeah,
Not
you've
any-
not been. Yeah, I'd say at most like this whole endeavor so far has probably taken maybe like 10 minutes. So
Well, we
Figured.
probably saw through the entire memory first, and then
Yeah.
we started investigating.
which yeah would have been the first.
So getting
10 minutes,
closer
then,
to
yeah.
like 10, 20
20-ish.
maybe.
So once this identifies up, you'll have finished 30 minutes.
What?
Because
Just do the identify, and
'cause
then
you're
we have
casting
30
in
minutes.
Do you
identify
have
as a
identify
ritual,
prepared?
right?
No. If we're 10 minutes in and it takes 10 minutes, how are we 30 minutes in?
No, it's 10 minutes to watch
Or
it,
20.
10 minutes into investigating, and then 10 minutes for the identify.
Got it. Okay, fine. Sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
Let me ritual cast. Identify.
As you spend the time going through it, identify goes through, and the spell that comes back is just the non-detection.
Huh.
You think for a second, like that doesn't make sense. But as you put it together, you get the sense that what memory's creating is what is perceived, not only by you, but by the world around you. Like something coveted you from everything that happened. Like the non-detection, you don't know how the hell that got on you. That's the only spell you detect. But you being alive, Kambalos didn't see you. You can't even be seen by memory, but memory knows you were there because you're the one that remembered it. So it knows you were there, and this is memory's way of projecting that. You're just extremely fucking lucky.
I do now know why I was left alive. Put it to say like that. I think I'm satisfied with my father's demeanor. He didn't want this. He couldn't have. So I will look into where the portal leads.
Okay.
Wait,
Go
can I identify
ahead.
the portal? Wait, it's just a portal. What kind of portal spell is this? Can I ask just without using a thing?
You're not familiar.
Is it obvious? You're not familiar with it. Can I identify it as well?
You may identify it, yeah. Spend another 40
Okay.
minutes.
I'll go to like 40.
Another, yeah, 40, 43. We'll say 42, yeah.
Yeah.
This is in fact, let me double check, make sure I got the right one.
Spending all the
This
time
is
I
in
can.
fact the murder teleportation spell. Murder.
Evil teleportation.
No, it wasn't that. It was,
Judith, no. It doesn't make sense. Judith? Judas? Judith?
Judas. Why?
It doesn't make sense. Judas didn't kill anyone. He just ratted him out for
Well, there you
17 gold. How much was it?
He
No,
was just
silver.
gay.
It's 3 silver pieces, I think is what it was.
3 silver pieces?
It's not a lot.
Literally me
30.
slamming my day ones for 3 silver
Okay.
pieces.
You pretty much, yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I was
Look
close.
at Starry.
The spell looks like an alteration of... Actually, let me just double check. Hang on.
Crazy spell.
Give me a second.
Crazy
Seems like
spell
a-
reveal.
Seems like a misty step of
It's
some kind.
actually Veer's power word
Yeah.
Power word
totally,
teleport.
totally.
teleport.
Let me see here. Make sure I can filter it really quick, because I have to actually find the fucking spell. I didn't write it down like a dumbass.
Yeah, that was pretty
But also,
silly.
some things are just kind of.
Riley is googling opening
it?
teleportation spells.
No.
Starry more. No,
Hush.
I always thought demons were more like, non-speaking. Like only the greatest of demons even have the capability of like speaking common. It was common, right? That he spoke.
Yeah, he spoke in common.
Okay.
This would be an arcane gate spell, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay. What else I get from identify? Just that.
Just that it was an arcane gate spell.
Arcane Gate. The spell is called Arcane Gate.
Yes, it's a 6th level spell.
Got it. Okay.
That's not even crazy.
Let's see. I got 9th level spells. Asshole. Anyway.
Can I ask a truly unimportant question?
Sure.
Oh, wait.
Now that we can see Starry's parents, like I said, this is completely stupid. I'm just curious. Are both of them half-elves, or is one of them an elf and one of them human?
I'm pretty sure I know this.
It's actually a good point to mention. Starry, you know this?
My mother is an elf and my father's a human.
You're correct. Mother
you're
is
not
high
really-
elven.
High elf.
I love how it's I think I know this about my own backstory.
Well, in his
It's
defense, unlike you, Jack, he didn't get to decide.
Oh, okay.
and it comes up very rarely. And I was probably retold this a couple years ago, but I'm happy I remembered. Well, they could also be both half elves. That would also be possible.
By the way, I want to take a note of Starry's dad's entire attire and look.
Put together outside of the fucking coat that's around him.
No, just want to memorize how he looks.
Are you gonna disguise self as Starry's dad?
Don't fucking
Well,
tempt him
if it
because he
come-
will.
No, but if it
He
comes
also
to
have like
use,
the after feet. So you can,
obviously
like-
his dad is in
You
on
do a
something, and if
perfect
I can use
impersonation
be
of his
looking like Starry's dad, can you just
Can I-
play his? He didn't say anything. That's too bad. I was gonna
didn't.
try to copy his voice.
My dad didn't say anything.
I know. I just said that.
If I look at my mom and brother at the very start of the memory, are they alive at that time?
No.
Okay. I was going to sketch.
As a matter of fact,
sketch
they
their
didn't
faces,
move
but-
the entire time.
Gotcha.
Not even before they were
Okay.
engulfed in flame.
I was going to sketch. Yeah, like I said, sketch their faces, but. Shut up. I will look into where that portal goes.
Given the arcane gate.
You can do that, right? I can see through the other side, but I want to investigate it.
Yeah,
Yes
is it
and
like
no.
one of those portals where we can see the other?
It's just magic shimmers.
Specifically because it's arcane gate. The circular portal, 10 feet diameter, opens over each point. The portals are two-dimensional glowing rings of the mist, hovering inches above particular ground points to choose, yada yada yada. Rings only visible from one side, your choice. Which side functions as a portal. Any creature, object entering the portal exits the other side if they were adjacent to each other. But they are not directly considered adjacent. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's... You don't see what's on the other side. It is just arcane shimmers.
Because this is go to a town or the Nine Hells or
You know, the
Probably not
confines
the
of the
Nine
spell is 500 feet, so... Likely just
Oh.
outside of the
Yeah.
city,
Damn, that sucks.
since you're close to the outside walls anyway.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's good to know.
Do you want me to take a look at your dad?
What would happen if we
Yeah.
jumped him right now?
I am curious.
You're curious?
Can I see magical things that were in the room via my outsight in memory? I've never tried that.
I mean, if Starry is able to identify stuff, magical effect that happens in the memory, I feel like that should work.
Mind you, we have 20 minutes left of this thing, so
Well, to
Yeah.
be an
Who
asshole,
identifies
Riley
if Riley's nice?
Starry's memory.
So
it
here's
would
the
have-
issue with detect magic. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic, then use your action to see a faint aura around any physical creature or object. The entire effect is magical,
Okay.
which is a little different than just identifying
You
a
would just
specific
see
spell that
blinding
happened
light.
in the event that was recreated. So
So Jack Steele is currently blind.
yeah, it fucking detect magic. Flashbang.
Yeah, I don't know what more to do, honestly.
I was gonna say I want to mention like out of character. I have time stop, so if I want to do more identification, that's a possibility. I get 1d4 plus 1 round.
I mean, identifies 10 rounds. Wait, no, that's not right.
Oh, 10
It's,
minutes. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
100
100
rounds.
I was also curious.
I do want to mention. Okay, go ahead. Actually, you first.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be able to pinpoint anything in there, but my curiosity is, if there are multiple schools of magic that I would detect from that, would I pick up the schools of magic and just not know what the fuck it is,
What you're picking up from
or would it be just from memory?
maybe just from memory, unless of course you
Okay,
had something
that's what I'm
that
double-checking.
memory recreated that it could be able to like select. Then allow
Yeah,
that.
because it basically says everything in the area, not just like a specific targeted thing.
Right. Everything that comes up from memory is illusion based.
Okay. So that's why I want to make sure, like, if it can see past
Because,
memory
yes,
into the room or just room.
This entire effect is magical.
Yes.
Do you have any thoughts, Starry?
Anything else we can gather before we
The only,
make a final investigation?
if you want, I'd
That's the
do.
other PCs.
I don't know
Yeah?
if I mentioned or not, Starry, but when you went to go look at your parents, they were not engulfed in flame when you found them, but they were dead already before the flames got to them.
Okay.
Find out how they were killed.
You can do a medicine check if you want to.
We can. We
Well,
have options.
there might be something, but like how they died. I mean,
You also don't have to be the one to look at it. It could be someone else if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can make Illican do it.
If you don't want to know.
No joke. Or is that? It might help us to know what we're up against as well. Yeah. Who would be the best at medicine?
I think Gilgan.
Not me.
I was gonna say take a wild
Probably
card
Arya, but
guess.
Arya isn't here, so that doesn't count.
I have a +9. Starry would be willing to.
Okay.
Anyone have anything better than the +9 medicine?
I actually think Illican's might be
I
the
have-
same.
I have a D4 I can offer you.
I can offer you a D4 in these trying times.
Who is the better sketcher? I kind of want to pick like a.
I'm a good
Okay.
sketcher.
Yeah, I mean that's where you have perfect memory. Could you?
Actually-
Oh, perfect memory of map specifically.
Fun fact, Starry,
I'm
I think
remember.
you have the best medicine check. Illican's not proficient.
Fair enough. All right.
It's a very Illican move to not be proficient with medicine.
Bob sketched my father. So we have that. Can I sketch a?
Chris, it's
I'm gonna be honest, Spot. Half this part doesn't have any room to talk. Caroline's not proficient in stealth despite being a rogue. Starry's not proficient in arcana despite being a wizard, and Illican's not proficient in medicine despite being a cleric. We're all over the fucking place here.
Only
Well,
I am smart and
it's
chose
for
right
the
skill.
lore.
Cleric anyway.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm
Starry's
just letting you
good at-
know, you're also all over the damn place.
Starry's good at magic, but he didn't pay. He's not school good at magic. He's just good with magic. so he
That's
doesn't
not
have to-
true.
You're
You
school,
literally
right?
aced school, didn't you?
You literally.
Right, but I didn't
Yeah.
pay
Talk about how
attention.
you were amazing at school.
he went to school, and that's where his class comes from.
Right.
That doesn't mean he actually remembers all of the stuff he studied.
No, but apparently all his teacher thought he was amazing enough to give him a secret room in the school. I don't know.
Like, the way his
Well,
story
that's because
making
he's
it
the
sound
chosen
is like,
one.
I went to wizard school and learned wizard things, but in reality I was actually a sorcerer the whole time, so I didn't pay attention in class.
You know, Starry, F students, those are the real inventors.
Anyway.
Yeah, I do a Starry as and I draw his dead mom and brother, I guess.
I think he wanted you to draw his dad.
Oh, right, I'll do that too.
If you said you'll do. Can you? Yeah. Can I? I mean, I'm assuming Spot would be good at drawing things.
I would just
That really
do,
fucking
like,
depends, my guy.
I'm really good at drawing. Well, I can literally forge anything, so I can just like fake it till I make it.
You are proficient in
Doesn't
forgery,
Spot have
kid.
perfect memory?
No.
Of maps, bro. I have perfect memory of maps.
Is there
Specifically,
is
and
there a
nothing
picture
else.
of his dad on the wall in the memory that he can forge?
I can just go outside of the house and see his dad, can't I? Can I not leave the room?
You
I'll be
can.
right back.
Okay.
Yeah, can I not just go outside as long as Starry stays here? I can just go outside and look at his dad.
Yeah, you can go outside and look at his dad. You give Starry the whatchamacallit first?
The D4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the D4.
Okay.
Oh,
So
for
Starry, go ahead and
yeah.
make a medicine check then.
I have a question too.
Okay.
Can we? Are there any weapons visible on his dad
That'd
or
be
on Kimbulbus, I guess?
that'd be a perception check.
Bing.
You
Sorry.
should also try to figure out what class
don't
he
think
is, even though I know Riley doesn't do classes like that.
I'll sketch the photos or pics of my the rest of my family before doing this.
You want to get the photos now? Okay.
Well,
And also, it's not
when
photos;
he-
it's drawings.
no, but it's like when he finishes.
I should mention
the
as well, like
skill,
you're seeing
memory
like
stops.
outlines of people, so like these aren't going to be very easy to get. Just FYI, you just see like the
Sounds like-
outlines of like Starry's face, but
I just
Yeah,
draw
it's-
his
it's-
dad's silhouette, and then I go to Starry and it's like, well, I need his face. Come here. And
Shut
I
up!
just draw
Stop
his
making
Kinda,
face.
yeah,
jokes about
you could
this.
do that.
I want to
I'll
get
allow
this
that.
RP, dude. Shut up.
I just add a
Um,
little more beard.
Yeah, I'll sketch what I can.
okay, you're coming up at
Cool.
like, but the sketch is going to take time, and you're already
Great.
and you're already like 40 minutes in. Do you want to? I'll let
Yeah.
you know right now. You can sketch it, or you can do the medicine check.
I'll
I
do
can
the
sketch it.
medicine
You
check.
can do the medicine. There you go.
Yeah, can we do that? Can step up a spot, do
Yeah.
that while I'm medicining?
Of course.
He could have.
I'm doing.
Could
You've
have,
already,
or
you've already
could?
used 2
Yeah.
skill checks, hun.
Oh right.
Does he need a skill check to sketch the face?
No, you're about to complete the 3rd skill check. After the 3rd skill check, the memory's done.
Great. What I was saying was, can while I'm doing the medicine check, Spot do the sketching of the people?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Great.
Okay.
We could just return her and
So
then we can do
Spot,
this
so
again.
for order of operations,
None.
Spot gives you the D4, and then makes his way down the steps to go do the sketch. While you're doing
I
your medicine
run and start
check,
drawing
make me a
really
medicine check.
fast.
I got a. It was plus 9, 14, so 23.
23. Is that plus the D4?
That is not plus the D4. And there's a
Nice.
15, so 24. Plus the D4 is
Oh, you got a 15 on the D4. I was wondering.
3, so 27.
27.
27.
You look at your brother, who in this moment is looks placed. You can see what looks like faint markings in the bed, what you assume now is blood. But it seems they were placed long before the fire itself was started. And it's about now you remember the reason that you hid. You woke up to the blood-curdling sound of a scream. You remember making your way down the steps, thinking somebody's in the house, being as quiet as you possibly could. And you remember getting down the steps and looking around, and you could have swore a pair of eyes looked directly at you in that gasp. You remember something. You remember the very first time you ever cast invisibility on yourself. No spellbook. No components, just the verbal and it happened. As if by sheer luck. And you were never seen. You found a spot under the steps where the fire ever even started. You tried your damnedest to cry at the fear, and yet tried so hard to remain silent your body couldn't move once you were placed, and you remember that terrifying feeling. You remember those terrifying eyes. coming back to reality of today and looking at this image, this illusion of your parent, your mother, and your brother, you do see the markings of what looks like a stab wound. Right in the chest, right in the heart. As if she only just saw it coming. And while she succumbed to her wounds, eventually your brother was found, and the same happened to him. You remember the moments that felt like hours, days that went by. Stomping throughout the house, furniture being overturned, your name being called, and yet you refused to be known. Then the warmth of the fire, before the entire thing came crashing down. And the next thing you remember is a guardsman who found you just as you awoke in the rubble of what was once your home. The demon, your father, nowhere to be found. Your mother, your brother, gone from your life. And just as Spot puts pen to paper, the wisps retract back into memory. The ball seals and slams onto the ground. A 30-pound weight just dropped.
Does it make a dent?
Was someone there to catch it?
It completely destroys their house.
If a memory falls on the ground, no one's around to hear it. Does it make a sound?
Everyone's around.
It does. You hear the dun. But regardless, no. The
Does it smell
floor,
like a bell?
the floor is made of stone. It's not enough to do damage, thankfully. But damn.
Story is
Okay.
definitely trying.
Actually, foundation. So, well, yeah, it's fine. Maybe a small dent.
We can.
We have a mending guy.
He's like, fuck, I'll buff that out.
Yeah.
Star, you stare at a blank bed. Or an empty bed. Real. Not the one that you had seen in the image, not the one you remember being your parents', but conveniently around what would have been the master bedroom before. Empty.
I'll walk downstairs to the others.
You see memory on the floor. You pick it up as you make your way to the main entrance, and you see your party out there. Some talking with some of the people who were watching all of that happen. The wisps of energy recreating the events of years and years ago. Guards even curious, yet ushered away at the reassurance that it was all an illusion, an investigation ongoing by Blue on Black. And with that, as you look at the world around you, overwhelmed with emotion, we'll end the session here tonight.
It's refreshing to have memories, isn't it? To finally have answers, to finally have truth.
And with that, we say goodbye until the next
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
Do not take this seriously for
General
1
update.
minute.
Thank you guys for watching us. We hope to catch you next time. There will be no session next week, I know for sure. I don't know if there'll be a session at the end of the month, just because I think on the 30th is Friday, and it'll be like the day right after I come back from my trip. I'm going out of the country, so...
The 29th is the Friday.
Oh, 29th, so the day I arrive. There's probably not going to be a session then either.
What?
Just a heads up. So we'll be back on the 5th. I hope.
Penis.
Sure.
Penis.
Good night, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.